There we go. Everything is working as expected. Why did I have to get the big noise canceling headphones? Jeez. Because I have children. That's why.
Yeah. So are we live, or is the little intro thing running?
No, this is live. We're live.
We're on the shop there.
Yeah.
Hey.
I told you we're live.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Intro was going before you even sat down. I was like, Rick was like, hey, no, sorry. I don't know. Anyways, Chronicles of the Coast, our weekly Dungeons and Dragons podcast stream that we do every Wednesday here. Welcome to my garage in an undisclosed location in the middle of the Pacific Northwest. Middle-ish. It's the middle of my universe. We are still doing our special mini-series. This is part 3 of a 4-part anticipated series. And yeah, we have 4. Hey, look, there's Rick. Rick's back, guys. Everybody say hi to Rick. He just got back. What was wrong, Rick? Did you have child aggro?
Grandson and son, 12 and 8.
There we go. Child aggro. I called it. Little bit. Let's see.
Roommates.
We're gonna get into our roommates. We're gonna get into our mini-series campaign in just a second. But recently we made a small announcement that we were getting into not partnering, but supporting the Patreon for Artisans Guild, and 2 of our 3D printer enthusiasts have been putting together things, and I've got this mini here that is absolutely amazing from Artisans Guild.
Wow,
cool.
Look at that.
So, still needs to be painted.
What is it, sir?
That is a manticore. Look at that scorpion tail on the top. It is very, very large for a manticore, but that's okay because it just inspires me to make a new stat block for a special manticore. This is probably a level 20-ish manticore type encounter that I am already planning in my mind. And I'm excited to paint that as soon as I have a little bit of free time.
It's not your grandpa's manticore.
My grandpa's made of core?
It's not your grandpa's manticore.
Oh, it's not your grandpa's manticore. Do you remember when a manticore was only a large creature? Pepperidge Farm remembers. We have 4 adventurers in this part 3 of 4 mini-series. We have Rip Biffington, the druid of the... What are you? Magic Fingers?
Yeah, Magic Fingers. I'm the druid of Magic Fingers. I give great massages and... God, that sounds bad.
No, you
know what?
roll with that.
Roll with it.
No.
Just yes and even with yourself.
Exactly.
Yes, these magic fingers light a flame as I do fire magic.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I made a deal with Flame Spirit. Now we're partners. And it's just like a Pokemon's.
And next up we have a half-elf ranger who doesn't bathe and is covered in bees. Leorin.
It's Leorin Lathalos Faestrilian son. Thank you very much.
Probably never going to pronounce it right. Continue.
It's so difficult. I did that on purpose just for you, Jesse.
Maybe.
Actually.
Well, I mean, it gets to your turn and I have to read your name, so I read it as it's spelled. Go on. Tell us about yourself again.
Okay.
Lee R.
Tell us about yourself, Leorin. I am a 9th level ranger with a half-elf, wood-elf shifter kind of silly thing going on, but mostly part of the swarm. The swarm keeper feats through the ranger in the Tasha's book. Pretty cool so far. So, yeah. I don't know. What else you want to know? I mean, he's got like these little bees and stuff, but he did bathe. 10 years went by. Started this little wax entrepreneur thing. So the hair's still ratted out and crap because he doesn't want to get rid of the beehive. There's a queen in there.
Oh my god,
There's bees that live there.
do you have like a beehive haircut?
I am not going to believe that. I am pretty certain you're the queen bee.
All right, I'm the queen bee. Works.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! So
yeah, beehive haircut.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
all the way up.
you can do the beehive.
Yeah, dude, it could be like one of those nobleman's wigs.
It's almost like Marge Simpson, but out of dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that would be super cool. But I would not want to wear that.
Yeah, there's bees coming out of it all the time. It's super waxy.
Like the end of Joe Dirt when he's like, "Dang!"
Oh, it's like this hemp. It's like hemp. Like the wax like
Filthy. The hair's still filthy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I would say so. We have
Eat
a
most of it, but you can't get rid of all the past.
we have a half goblin, the world's tallest goblin, who is a master with a crossbow, Phasic.
Yes, I am Phasic, the fourth of the Fitzjulian sons, and I am an expert with the crossbow, and very sneaky, and a master hunter. We have been newly formed, but we've been together now, the four of us, for about, 10 years?
yes.
And we're on a fresh adventure here on this advanced party mission, trying to push our way into whoever is at the heart of this new problem. It should be a lot of fun.
And following up, we have a half-elf half. What was the other half? Decent?
The other half is a doppelganger.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Yeah. Greetings. I am Decent Sylvanar. I am a half wood elf, half doppelganger. The good side of me comes from my mother. The decent side of me comes from my father. In the 10 years that we have been, since we last adventured together, I have put on a bit of weight, but that's fine. It doesn't slow me down at all. Being a paladin of the Oath of Glory, I have speed, and I have alacrity, and I certainly have the smite to see our way through this upcoming battle. I, too, take my powers and abilities from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, like the rest of my friends. And we are looking forward to living through this part in the history of Amarth.
Yes, the history of Amarth. And that is what is going on right now story-wise, is that all of you have been conscripted and hired and promised great fortune and treasure if you are able to aid certain other heroes of renown on their quest to forge and cut a path through an area known as the Blighted Lands. They say that there is some dark ritual going on there, and if you are victorious, there's the potential to create a new kingdom from scratch, from the ground up, and all of the brave heroes who are competing for this are promised their fair share. So, you make it out alive, victorious, and you'll be living as lords. You've traveled on a ship from Rodmalak. It's been a journey, a few days on the seas, and various other ships had joined you on your mission. Ships from across all of the realms that you know of, with the exception of Page. You see Dragonborn, you see Norska humans, you see the assortment of casters and warriors and foot knights and hedge knights and knights errants from Rodmalak, elves from Elendé, dwarves from Mabau and from the Cosgoran Mountains. A great multitude of ships have all gathered and created one of the largest fleets in recorded history and had set sail for the Blighted Lands, a large swath of cursed land situated between Rodmalak and the aristocracy of Page. You've come ashore. You've made it to land. Your ship's almost what was it, D-Day in World War II?
Yeah.
We just call this Heroes Landing, though, right?
Yeah.
This is basically us with those spiked metal grates that they
ships that are like embossed with blades of all sorts come crashing up on shore, D-Day style World War II, and then just open up and scores of people come ashore, and immediately you're almost all accosted by strange abominations, aberrations, and twisted flesh that speaks in weird sentences, gibbering, and madness. You've cut your way through them.
Genius.
You've cut your way through them and have crossed a shallow river to the other side. Your particular mission, along with a group of people who you have in tow, is to try to find a source of a dark magic that is empowering these aberrations that will allow the main host of the army to advance up towards a mountain that is, you can see even here on the horizon. This mountain itself, it looks barren, it's tall, it's ominous, and it's a lone single mountain, and it itself glows with a strange pale sickly green. All the while, you feel the uneasiness as the sky has been radiating with magical green flame. A strange, almost northern lights type phenomenon has been streaking across the sky day, night, no matter what, giving everything an uneasy air to it. And a single star of some sort has been seen in orbit up in the sky, something that doesn't belong there, something that is foreign and sinister. Having cut your way through the first people, your past encounter from last week's game, you have a small but crude map that depicts that there is sort of a ruined hamlet where there was a keep of some sort, a magister's area, but it says that the source of the magic scrying spells have detected that something here is empowering the enemy, the aberrations on the other side of the river. So your mission is to go and seek it out and destroy it so that they can advance. It's been roughly 2 hours of hard marching to try to get your people up there. There has been no time for a rest because the other army is advancing quickly and strange creatures are coming up from the ground everywhere to attack them. The longer you take, the less survivors there are. And while that sounds great for getting a bigger portion and share of the land, at the same time, that is also decreasing your odds of survival. So you have pushed on and you have pushed hard. Before you is a small area. And I'll do a little bit of an overview shot. There you are. This is the destroyed hamlet in front of you. Various bits of unusual debris and such things are there for your attention and investigation. And this is you and your ragtag army investigating the area. What do you do?
Phasic would like to try and scale a wall and get high for a viewpoint.
Okay. There is a 10-foot wall nearby of a collapsed tower and some ruins of a building, and you are able to get up a little bit higher, get a little bit more of a view. You see in the distance that some weird, strange creature of flesh is writhing to the east. That would be pointing the laser backwards.
Is it similar to the ones we fought on the beach?
No, not at all. It's slow and has tentacles that end in a hooked claw, and they kind of drag around and just scrape at the ground in a stone around them.
Okay, and how far out did you say?
How far out it is? You know what? I'm going to have to move this back. Oh, my bad.
17 inches.
And move this up.
170 feet.
Oh, wow. Alright, brothers! Off there to the east is another foul beast. Bigger than the ones we've fought before. Sure, we can take it down, but just be careful as we advance.
Right there.
This one? Well, it's even closer than that. So.
Sorry, it's closer. He was looking at the wrong thing.
It's about 110.
Is it within crossbow range? Should I just start this combat?
It
80 is my range.
110 feet.
It's 110.
Stealth our way up here? Like, were we harried the whole way up?
You have such a large group that you are not able to stealth. However, the main army is really attracting the bulk of the attention, and so there has not really been anything here to give you much trouble on your way. The occasional monster has come along, but there's enough of you, and they've been few enough that they have posed little to no problem.
Yeah, just do it. I cast Fire Shield.
DM, can you remind me, like, I know our goal is to, like, you know, basically breach the beachhead and, like, you know, push, but, like, is there, like, a keep? Is there something we're heading towards? Is there something we're trying to, like...
This place.
I understand.
This is the place you were heading towards.
Okay.
According to the map and the intel that you got, scrying had been done, which had decided and determined that this place, something here, is the source of a foul magic that seems to be empowering the aberrations.
Well, brothers, we cannot seek out what we need in here if we have monsters and enemies at our backs. So,
what's that? I start bringing up these wispy flames around me, and I'm just like casting it more and more on me, and I kind of drag these flames across my body.
I forgot to add a couple things.
I turn back to you, and I'm missing like my eyelid on the left side of my face, and my cheek is no longer there. You can see bare teeth and gums now.
Wow.
brother,
Yeah, I melted half my face in that last fight.
you are badly damaged, brother.
What? I look like Scarface or like Jonah Hex at this point.
You are badly damaged. You will never be the same pretty face again, I fear. You're going to need a lot of land.
I will hop down off the wall, run up to Leowen and say, "Come, brother, let us get the first shots off." And then move up to about 80 feet and then fire. Together.
So, we are securing this position, correct? That's our job.
Go for it.
Yes. We must take out this enemy and then approach the stronghold.
It would be better if you shot from on top of the wall.
No, that's too far. I'll have disadvantage.
Okay. How close do you have to be?
80.
The creature itself is technically prone, so you already have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
It's like in a hole in the ground, kind of trying to scrape its way up lazily. Here, let me give you a little bit of a close-up of what you're looking at, actually.
It kind of looks like an open sphincter.
Okay.
A graboid.
So is it prone or is it just in cover?
Cover, I think would be a better way of saying it.
I don't know. It lives
Is
in the
it-
ground. It's kind of a...
Is its belly touching the ground?
Am I looking at the right thing? Yeah.
I think it's just its face tentacles.
Is its belly touching the ground? Maybe. It doesn't... I wouldn't say that it has a belly, per se.
I would say it's a belly.
I'm right here, brother. Please don't speak of me this way.
I mean, like, imagine a sea anemone inside of a small hole in the ground. It's just kind of, like, flat against the ground.
Yeah, well, that's not going to bother me none because I got sharpshooter.
Yeah,
I guess that's what I was saying. Like we
Anything
can
with
shoot,
like big words I'm having trouble with today, so
we can shoot past cover, but if it's prone, we have disadvantage.
Ah.
Anyway, so we get to 80 and shoot. Like, Jesse, tell us what to do.
Roll a d20.
he's the boss.
Command us. Command
Well,
us.
for initiative or for shooting?
Roll a d20.
Okay.
We're going to kill your big bad guy again, like we always do.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah. You roll that 16, and as your arrow flies out, it manages to pierce one of the tentacles of the creature, and you hear... And all of them kind of like shrink in slowly. They just drag down in a slow, lazy manner and kind of curl up, and you see that it disappears into the hole a little bit, much like you would expect a sea anemone or a feather duster from an ocean or something that pops in and out of a polyp sort of deal. It's kind of like the Sarlacc pit. It just kind of shrinks in more into the hole and tries to disappear down in whatever tunnel it is growing out of.
Huh.
Or like a hermit crab. I mean, there's a lot of animals that do weird things like that. But it disappears deeper into the hole with an arrow protruding through one of the tentacles that was emerged.
Well, brother, I think you got him.
Definitely dead. Don't even need to worry about that one anymore.
Yep.
I totally believe you with my 8 intelligence. Totally believe you.
Well, I
Good job.
guess I'll start checking.
Smack on the back.
Yes, thanks.
Great shot. Great shot.
Let us continue to search then, huh?
All right, you move into the town. Your followers come with you.
Got 21. I see anything suspicious around here?
For an perception or investigation?
Perception.
I don't want to move you guys too far because I don't know where you're going or what you want to do. But basically, everybody moves into
Should we
the
just
town.
like put those ranger guys like near us?
Look, if you want certain people to be in certain places, you put them where you want them.
Okay, the core team doesn't leave each other. Like we all stay within 5 feet.
Yeah, we stay within 5 feet of each
There
other.
you are, all within 5 feet.
All right, everybody, spread about. Look for the incursion.
So the creature simply disappeared once you shot it?
It's dead. You killed it. Didn't you see that shot? Great.
Yeah, this is
Probably
amazing.
bleeding out in the hole somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh, you didn't kill it? Dang.
Let's not fool ourselves. These are fell creatures. They will not be slain so easily.
You, the Harry Potter looking fella. Look down the hole for me.
What? No, my lord. Surely you are much braver and captain here. You should search down the hole yourself.
All right.
Yeah, I will.
Watch me.
I will look down the hole. Okay, none of you are cut out for this.
Absolutely, my lord. It's best if somebody takes charge and does this themselves.
I would like to approach this rift in the ground where this disgusting creature has made itself appear, and I would like to search for it.
John also rolled really high for a what check, John?
Perception.
Perception? Alright. You come to the hole, and you're going to look inside of it. Meanwhile, we have Rip Biffington is doing his own investigation. And...
Perception.
Well, Rip, a 21 you said?
Mm-hmm.
You glance around the area. There's old, barely clinging to life, decrepit, wilted, blighted vegetation that grows low to the ground. Nothing close to a tree. There are a couple of large mushrooms that you can see that seem to be growing out of rotten bile of the very cursed land itself. Half of a tower stands to one side, and you do sense that there is a light of some sort. Not a bright light, but it's like it looks discolored, as if a light from stained glass might be illuminating the inside of the hollowed out tower.
Is it hard to tell in this green hue?
It is, but you rolled a 21.
Jeez.
As for everything else, there's the skull of some strange, large, unknown beast, the remains of what you believe to be some sort of elder dragon. Bones and blight and rot cover the ground. A fissure to one side spews out a black acrid smoke that stinks of something unknowable and ungodly. Decent, you move over to the hole. As you get over to the side, you see that this area itself seems to have been burrowed into of straight basalt rock. surrounding it on all sides are bones of all kinds of strange creatures. The occasional one looks to be humanoid, perhaps orc, goblin, something of the sort you think. Even a gnoll you see in there. Most of them are cleaned and even pristine. The bones themselves are completely unscathed and absolutely bereft of any kind of flesh. The stone in the ground itself, everywhere else, is covered in scratch marks, large gouges right out of the earth.
Do I see any other holes like this around?
No.
Just this one, then.
The one hole, yes. On the inside, some sort of a creature. You can hear the sound of stone scraping down underneath.
So it's very obvious to me that it's moving around underneath of us.
Underneath you, I would not say underneath you. This is, you get the sense that it almost is exactly like a shell shape, that something has kind of burrowed itself down into this sort of burrow, but you don't believe that the burrow really goes anywhere.
So it's simply hiding inside of its little hole here.
That would be much more accurate.
I see. Okay. Well, does anyone have any equipment that would suss it out? Maybe some, perhaps, fire?
What's that, brother? I see something inside this tower over here. It's giving off a weird greenish light.
We must not divide our forces. If you think the tower is important, then we shall approach it.
As you approach the tower and look closer, you see that more strange fleshy abominations grow and wrap themselves around two statues that flank the collapsing door. The frame itself is in poor condition, and even though you approach the tower from the south side and you can see that it was collapsed and empty, once you look through the door and get closer to it, it's almost as if you're staring into an illusion, but it's not until you're at the very threshold of the door that a room of some sort takes a shape. It's a very plain looking room. There is actually a simple writing desk, center of the room. A candelabra stands 6 feet tall. 3 candles atop it glow a sort of unusual greenish light. A coat rack upon which there is some sort of a traveler's coat that hangs from it, a hat, and a cane leans against the wall. And a single man wearing blue and red striped doublet, very poofy in his shoulders and tight around the wrists, also very tight or narrow around the waist. As he stands there, his pale, gaunt features and long face don't make much of a notice to you, but he stops and runs a hand over his smooth, shaved pate and looks up at you, adjusts his tiny little bifocals and says, "Good evening. How might I help you?"
You're not with the expedition party, are you?
Is it that time already? He looks up at the wall, and where there wasn't before, you now see this device with a pendulum that goes... And he says, "It is hardly 3:30. I expected you hours ago."
I was hoping you'd say early. Hey guys, there's a dude in here!
A dude?
Yeah, he's wearing... I describe him.
Hey, dude.
Alright.
Dude.
Is he dangerous?
You didn't bring everyone, did you?
Who's everyone?
Well, I would prefer to make this quick.
Oh. You're a baddie, aren't you?
No. I am this world's gift and savior. I shall see to it that the world is born anew, and usher in a new age of enlightenment. For Alabar has graced all of his children.
Oh no.
Are you in danger, brother?
Oh, would you like to talk to him? I'm gonna take a drink over here.
I guess I'll reluctantly walk away from the hole and go talk to Mr. Fancy Pants.
Are my other brothers doing anything else?
I don't know. What are your other
I'm
brothers
gonna
doing?
go check. I'm gonna go check it out too. I'll come by here, close by.
Okay. What about you, Rick?
What about you, Rick? Leo Warren?
Yeah, I'm going with these guys.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
Confused
having
that all the
some
other guys are looking at
technical
us as we walk.
difficulties over here.
All of the other guys just kind of like congregate and stand around ready. They form sort of a semicircle pretty far back behind you. Somewhere in between you and the pit with the weird hermit crab monster.
Yeah, kind of like outside of Circle of Death.
Yeah.
Radius.
They all have weapons at the ready, spell set.
Oh, shit.
What is it, Captain? Something to be concerned about?
Fellow, how is it that you remain on this battlefield yet unharmed amidst all these dangers? It took us loss of life and limb to approach this location. Are you with the enemy?
Life and limb. Is that what you risk to come here?
And face.
Oh, dear boy, dear boy. I gave up my humanity a very long time ago. How do you intend on stopping me?
The same way we've stopped the rest of these foul creatures, with sword and sorcery. How do you intend on keeping us from stopping you?
With the army that you have so graciously provided me. And the people behind you start screaming. You turn around and you see that in front of you, every one of them has dropped to their knees and the ground, and their skin begins pulsing and weird pustules form, blood from their orifices, and their bodies bloat and shake and shiver, and one by one they fall to the ground, and these masses of flesh ooze out of the armor that they are in and actually congregate and start mashing into one another. All of this flesh starts turning into... Wow, look at that. I got a burrito. They turn into a giant, fleshy, meaty burrito
Of people.
of people.
It's a mixture of everything. Arms,
people
and
burrito.
legs, and onions, and
The
peppers,
flesh
and beef.
escapes through the armor and clothing that they are wearing, and they drop all of it to the ground, and they become something much worse.
Unity.
Yes.
Unity.
You guys, when I said teamwork, I didn't mean this. Oh my god. You see that?
Yeah. Here, maybe I'll hold it up to this one so I can actually
Oh,
see
it's horrifying.
Yeah.
What
Are the
happened?
arms like
I heard a
teeth?
20.
rib bones. The rib bones form the new teeth of this
Oh,
meaty amalgamation.
is it
Okay.
like teeth?
I should shoot it.
Like a lamprey?
I don't know.
Can
it's
we
just
shoot
like-
it?
So,
Like Mooney.
your own army falls to the ground and morphs and blurs into this giant meaty amalgamation. And as you turn around to confront the strange man in a room, you see that it is once again a shell of a hollowed out, half destroyed tower. Bring this up if I can.
How's it look on stream, guys? I can't see from here.
That's great.
From my point of view, it's like the sentient, like, all those golems that are in Legend of Zelda, the camera.
The what? Oh, a guardian from Breath of the Wild. Yeah, they kind of look like that. I have to move stuff so that my burrito has room to sit. I'm not going to eat that on camera because I am a train wreck when I eat.
How do you guys handle this? Like, as all of our people just die, that we were hoping to like save this whole time, and the reason why we rushed through everything. And...
It's more land for
Yeah,
us.
seriously.
Exactly when you eat on camera, Jesse.
That's not
Spell
glorious.
burn on, like,
What kind of paladin are you?
alive.
I'm a paladin of glory, and like it or not, that thing is glorious in its own way. We will be slaying it.
Yes. Yes.
It's almost as if
Time to make with the pincushion in.
Special monster.
So before we fight, did we ever get your name?
He disappeared. You turn back and the tower is completely empty. It's a hollow shell
Coward.
once again.
Help, damn coward.
Damn coward.
DM
Yeah.
coward.
Let's go ahead and roll for
No,
initiative.
Because our DM is we're living in a non-magical world and he's gonna throw magical monsters at us. See, I can't talk today.
You
I must
get
have had a
your,
stroke last night.
you get your damn Cronenberg hands off of her.
I got 10.
Phasic landed a 22.
22.
Nice.
22.
Phasic, 22.
See,
Let's see what I got.
Decent.
Well, decent got an 8.
Rip.
I rolled an 8, but it's also +2, makes it a 10.
Leo Warren.
Got a 19.
And the horror. Thank you, green die. I think my players know what that means. Ooh, hey, Phasic. I bet you have a
Level
higher.
one.
I bet you have a higher dex mod than me.
I do. +5.
Yes. If that thing has a dex mod at all, I'm gonna be seriously salty.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 23, so
Get salt, pal.
Here we go.
You ever met your DM?
Phasic, you are up first and foremost as this amalgamation stands in front of you. The other threat that you were committed to defeating has already disappeared, so let's have it and see what you do.
Did we fail?
okay. I take a second, go down to one knee, steady my aim, and fire. Oh. It's not the 20, but it's going to be a hit, I think.
Down, Phasic.
That would be a 16. Is a 16 hit?
No,
Oh shit!
no, a 16 does not hit. As you fire off your crossbow and it flies through the air, it strikes against the outside of this fleshy beast. What you anticipated to be a sure shot deep into its horrible writhing mass of flesh, instead it sticks in through what you can only call something like a thick callus and seemingly does not hurt the creature.
Shit. Phasic is extremely embarrassed. I think that's the first time he's missed a shot in front of his brothers.
No, well, it hit.
This never happens to me.
You
I
shot
swear.
the creature, it just did not penetrate its thick hide.
That's all I got.
Alright. Monster goes. The monster, according to its turn, is... it's going to target the creature closest to it. And that is going to be Leo Warren.
Brother!
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Also, start of... Let's see. Each creature of the flesh amalgam's choice that is within 120 feet of the flesh amalgam and aware of it must succeed on a DC 18 wisdom saving throw. All of you, right now.
Okay, and so we have what, +5 from the paladin?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we're all within 10.
Big Daddy got a 29 over here.
Ooh,
Wisdom is
okay.
my jam.
You passed that one.
Yeah.
Phasic 16.
Okay, and...
Is that with the
Keep that
+5?
+5.
Yep.
Yikers.
I mean, 16 is high.
Yeah, I thought that when you shot him too.
I got a 23.
Oh, okay. Rip, I can tell that you did not do well.
I got 17.
Yeah.
17.
Yikers Island.
Leo, Warren, and Decent, you two pass.
Oh.
Phasic and Rip, you two are frightened for 1 minute.
Oh.
You can
That
repeat
is
the saving
impossible.
throw at the end of your turn.
Is this a charm?
This is not a charm. Okay, we're going to go ahead and count this as round 1 for that ability. Yeah. As of right now, Leo, Warren, and Rip and Phasic are under the effects of fear. Frightened. Now it attacks.
Part of the whoa. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh.
Wood elf, racial traits. Fey ancestry. We have advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Not a
and
charm.
Magic can't put you to sleep.
Not a charm.
Fine, you suck.
You thought you had something there for a minute, didn't you, man? You were like, whoa, hold up, DM.
I'm
Fuck
trying
off.
to
Wait a second.
You're close.
trying to save my brothers, man.
Oh yeah. No, I mean like sure, all 3 of you would have benefited from that, but not a charm.
So big. Okay, fine.
Leo Warren. The whole creature begins to glow a weird green, a brighter green, almost like it's a chartreuse. It's a toxic, radioactive, bright, vibrant, sickly green. And it takes all of this magical energy goes across the entire creature, and it folds it up, and it swallows it up, and then it comes up to the eye, and these green blood vessels pulse for a second, and from the pupil it fires off a beam of green energy, and it streaks through the air, sizzling directly at you. You need to give me a dexterity saving throw. Allow me to get my dice ready.
What one?
21?
Yeah.
That's good. That's a pass. You're still taking damage though. One more. Okay.
Kill your own oldest son.
You
aren't you,
passed.
Trillion?
You passed the check, so you're going to take half damage. Half damage is what's half of 72?
Oh boy.
We're looking at
36.
36.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to take 36 force damage as it fires off disintegrate at you.
Force.
I do a quick tuck and roll with my shield out, and I sort of like split the attack a little bit, and then I tuck and roll right back into my position using my reaction to intercept some of this damage, absorbing 7 of that for my friend and brother.
Part of your shield just has a hole through the middle of it now that burned away from the attack. But yeah, so you block some of it. You take the rest of that, Leo Warren.
Block 7.
Yes, 7 damage, brother.
Thank you.
Use it wisely.
Oh, that didn't hurt as bad. Didn't hurt so much.
All right.
Wonder how many times it can do that.
I wonder indeed. That's going to I'll share the stat block at the end of combat so everyone can see it. But we'll see. In the meantime, that brings us to player 2. Leo Warren, you just got blasted by disintegrate. It scored through some of your armor, cleaved away part of your flesh. It got blocked, you dodged, but you still took some of it as you look down and you see that your armor has been almost destroyed. It, with strange, unusual magic, it just ate away at whatever you had. Something more powerful than even the most caustic of acids. What do you do? What you got, Leo Warren?
Okay, hold on. I'm getting like some weird lag.
You're weird, lag.
I'm going to shoot some. Is it right up in front of me?
Yeah, you can see the combat map, can't you? This is you right here.
I'm what, 10 feet away?
It looks like you might be 15. I don't know. I don't have the tape. 10, 15, you're somewhere in there. I'm going to say closer to 15.
Camaro's at it. Shoot Camaro's.
For a second, I thought you said shooting Camaros at it, and I was like, that's effective. I like that. Yeah, that's going to be very effective.
Rum, rum, rum.
28.
Yeah, right?
Does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
Get him.
27
Get
is a
him.
hit.
Nice hit.
I'd be flipping my table over if Jesse said no.
Sorry, this creature can only be damaged by saving throws.
Yeah.
I got 11 points on that hit. Oh, lame. Oh, and then they need to make a strength saving throw.
You did how much
I have,
damage?
like, 11.
You did 11? Okay.
Yeah. And then the strength saving throw for the force.
What force? What am I? I'm making a saving throw for
The
what now?
bees. Yeah, the bees.
Yeah, man.
Saving throw from the bees.
Okay.
I rolled a
The
1.
bee effect. Okay. Take 5 points of damage from that.
Yes.
And then
What kind of damage is the bees?
it's force.
Force damage.
Stinging.
Yeah, B-Force.
Weird. They like sting force damage.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
Jerry Springer
piercing.
bee.
Piercing damage. My bad.
Okay, it's piercing
Seinfeld.
damage.
Sorry.
Piercing.
Makes
Sorry.
a little more sense, you know.
Okay, second attack. I'm having like internet issues here, so I'm sorry if it's lagging.
It's like, what's the
You're
deal
good.
with all this force damage?
What's the deal with all of the
20
bees?
21 hit?
21.
21's a hit.
Nod their head. Yes or no? I'm rolling. Don't give a fuck. 13 points.
Okay.
How does it die?
You wish.
And I will. What's this purple thing back here in the corner? I can't point at it.
Talking about this?
Behind me.
Yeah, that purple
It
thing,
looks
right?
purple to me. It looks purple to me.
I'm hitting it with a laser.
Wait.
Do you see the laser?
Yeah, there's like a 10-second delay. Hold on.
I've been doing it for more than 10 seconds. It's a mushroom. You want to hide behind the mushroom?
Yeah, I'm gonna run back there. There we go. Now I see your laser. Okay, 20-second delay.
Wow. Okay. John, can you use the tape measure to push him backwards?
Yep.
Where are you going exactly? Where do you want to
Get
be?
away from this. I want to get away from this thing. I want to duck behind the building thing. The little
Okay.
L.
It's like a wall, right? It's not a.
No, he wants to go behind the
wall.
mushroom, he said.
The wall.
The wall? That wall? Okay, so what are you saying now? You're going to go prone? Duck behind
Just
it?
run behind it.
Okay, you're not going prone, you're running behind it.
Thank you.
Okay, got it.
The delay is so long, it's hard to see.
Your delay is so long.
I know, right? That works.
Rip.
Okay.
Really?
You are player 1. Player 1 comes after player 2. Player
Wow.
2 is Leo
No,
Warren.
I'm just surprised. I rolled so low. Yeah. Rip is going to cast a spell. Yeah, what's that? You see Rip, and he's there for a second, and then all of a sudden you see Rip, he starts growing these huge claws, and they're very large. And then you see his jaw drop down, and it gets like a little bit longer, and then elongates, along with his snout. and he transforms along with all of his gear into a giant hyena.
Do you want a giant hyena mini?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
My friends.
And he starts
Was that a
laughing.
Scar reference?
Yes, it was.
I love it.
Best thing I can do. That's hyena enough.
He looks over to you. His good brother.
Who, me?
No, the one who doesn't have a mouth that he can summon. Basic. And he can't save any movement, but he's going to stand next to you. And stand kind of interposed. At the end of that turn, you hear him bark out with a laugh. And as my bonus action, you see... My flaming goose majestically fly through this
Yeah, you
battlefield.
say that in hyena, but everybody else just hears like.
Crisp understands me. And he lets out a fire seed.
Wait, what'd you call it?
Crisp?
Oh, okay. I thought you named your fire elemental Crispin Glover.
No. Does a oh gosh, that is a 13 plus my modifier, which is going to be plus 4, I think. That's not going to be enough, is it? Oh, it's my spell attack modifier, so it's going to be a 13 plus 4 plus 4, which is 8, so 21.
21 is a hit. Fire damage, you say?
Yes! And that is going to be a total of 9 damage.
9 damage.
And that duck is going to keep hovering 20 feet above the ground. No wing movement at all, just sits there like a broken asset.
A fire duck is in the air. Fire goose. And
I'd say Moltres. There you go.
yeah. Like from the old school Pokemon on the Game Boy, it's just like a pixelated image of a firebird.
Yeah, it looks like it's in motion, but it's just like standing still.
It makes noises in 8-bit too. Anything else?
That's it.
You're a hyena and the fire goose attacks. Got it. That brings us to decent.
As my mother used to say, keep it simple, stupid. And I charge in and I attack this foul beast with sword and shield. What's left of my shield, anyways. We're gonna roll a big attack roll here. And it's going to be a 19. Please tell me a 19 hits this creature.
Yes.
Ooh!
Yes, it does?
Yes.
Okay, I have to drop out real quickly because I've suddenly lost sound.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 19. With that, I will roll damage. That is 9
Okay.
plus a smite.
9 slashing damage.
Yes, 9 piercing damage actually.
Yeah, whatever.
Fighting with the rapier right now. And as for the rest, that's going to be 24 radiant damage as I use a 3rd level smite.
Oh,
Nice
nice. As you rush up with your rapier and you strike true, your sword finds its way home. The rapier plunges in, piercing through the thick callus outside and stabs in. A black putrid bile sprays forth as you bring your rapier back in a flash of light, burning with radiant energy.
Guys, I just rolled a natural fucking 20 on my next attack!
Oh, but he already used his smite! Oh.
Nothing stops him from doing. No, he can do it again. Nothing stops him from doing it twice.
And I am gonna do it twice.
Oh, that's right.
It doesn't cost anything to use smite.
Yep. But this time,
darn.
I'm only burning a 2nd level smite this time. So let's see. Let's roll let's do some damage rolling real quick. So we're gonna do. Oops, that's not right. We're gonna do. Come on, get it out. Okay. 12 piercing damage, and then 13 radiant damage, so 25 damage right there, and then adding it all up together with the crit is
how much radiant?
23 radiant. Did I say that wrong? No, 13. Sorry. 13 radiant damage, 12 piercing damage. Now I'm gonna add up my crit damage. So 24, 32, another 24 radiant damage.
Woo!
And another 12 piercing damage.
Damn.
Wow. Pretty successful turn of events that you have had as your rapier strikes home and true once again with another successful attack. This time burning a smite on your crit and really driving home the fact that you do not like this creature.
I call down the wrath of the ancients upon this oath of glory and the face of that one guy that pissed me off who has now been melted into this creature. I see you, Steve. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It is funny that you should say that.
Smote.
Absolutely funny that you should say that. Because every time you strike the creature, your attacks with your radiant damage and your blinding smites and your powerful attacks. Here, take that one.
People like split off from it.
2 people split off of it and become their own creatures and circle around to attack you.
Oh shit, it's Dean.
Damn! Steve, you bastard! You stole my ale on the ship. Prepare to die.
Oh, how delightfully devious this creature is.
Oh god, it's Harry Potter all over again.
Oh, yes. One of them looked, it's the Harry Potter one. His glasses come out sideways. For some reason, they stayed part of the flesh amalgamation. That brings us back to player 3, Phasic.
Oh, buddy.
I need to try and make my save.
Oh, hey. Hey. You were feared.
Hey.
No, you weren't. Who was feared? It was Rip.
Leo
Rip was
won.
feared.
Oh,
Yeah, so here's the thing.
You didn't attack.
So here's the thing. I rolled a 13. I get to add 8 to it, which gave me a 17. I've got to add his plus 5. So I made it a 21.
Okay, so you're not feared. Leo Warren is still feared. Okay.
why is that?
Who was it who was feared?
It
Phasic.
was just basic.
Phasic, you're the only one who's feared. Okay.
Negative. 2 people failed.
No, Rip says that he forgot to add his plus 5 from the Paladin.
Okay, perfect. So I am feared, which means what? I can't attack this guy, or I can't move closer to him.
You cannot move closer, and any attacks against him are with disadvantage. And you have a disadvantage on ability checks and all attack rolls while this creature is within line of sight.
I have to use the little paladin's room. I'll be right back.
Doesn't mean you have to look at the creature, even if you close your eyes, which wouldn't change much anyways. As long as you are within line of sight of each other, you're feared.
Okay. And then is it an automatic save at the end of my turn?
And then you get to repeat your save at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, I will take my. Do I have an associate within 5 feet of it?
There is an ally within 5 feet of the creature.
Okay, excellent. Okay, well then I will spend my bonus action to steady my aim. I will attack. Typically I would have advantage, but being feared, it cancels out.
Why would you have advantage?
Because I'm taking my bonus action to steady my aim.
That is something from Tasha's? I'm not familiar with that.
I've been using it every attack since I've been playing this character. This is the third week.
Right. And I'm asking, is that something from Tasha's? Because I don't remember what that is from.
It's a feat, right?
Yes, Tasha's.
I have no
It's
idea.
an optional rogue, level 3 rogue. It's kind of like one of their cunning actions.
Oh, okay.
They get all the different stuff from their bonus, using their bonus action, and this adds an additional thing.
Just
So
like
they can drop their movement to 0 and get advantage on a ranged attack.
Okay.
Okay, so having advantage from that and having disadvantage cancels out. Rolling for my attack, seeing as I didn't hit on the last attack, I'm going to not use my sharpshooter. Oh, good. Probably would have hit anyway, but that's fine. Okay, so that's 27 to hit.
27's a hit.
23 damage.
Another 23 damage as you strike into the creature with your crossbow.
Yes, sir, and I'm going to attempt to save. I do not save.
The crossbow strikes in, this time puncturing deeper than before. You aim closer to the eye, it gets closer to the eye, the creature shifts. It's not the perfect shot that you were aiming for, but it does plunge in deep, and you see black bile spew forth from the wound. You try to steel yourself and not be horribly frightened by this massive creature, but the fact that its teeth are formed from the rib bones of your former companions, and it is a towering mound of flesh that seems to be speaking directly into your mind. Come play with us. Join us for the New World Order. It is unsettling, and you cannot shake your fear.
It does sound attractive, I'm not gonna lie.
The creature makes its attack.
I'm a large.
Yeah, not me.
Doesn't matter. It is going to multi-attack. The first part of its multi-attack is to target a creature. It is going to target... It targets Phasic. He is the furthest one away from it. Its mouth opens up wide, and this weird mass forms in its mouth. You don't know what it is. It's fleshy and black and covered in gross ichor, and it bulges up and then in an instant shoots out as its tongue flies through the air, and it makes an attack roll against Phasic.
Are you shitting me?
You.
Oh, it's tongue.
It is very, very high. Upper 20s. It attacks you. It hits. You're going to need to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Does he have advantage because he's
I
feared?
fail.
He has disadvantage. Well, no, it's a saving throw. You fail. He grabs you. The tongue pulls you in and pulls you to an unoccupied square within 5 feet of it. I picked that square right there.
Oh my gosh.
And it then follows up with 2 more attacks.
Oh no.
Oh no! Its next attack is a massive bite as the jaws of this creature try to clamp down over the top of you. It is a natural 20.
No fucking way.
That's a 30 to hit. Okay, so let's see. That's 82 piercing damage.
How many?
82 piercing damage.
Okay, I use my reaction to drop that to 40.
I use my reaction to intercept some of that damage and absorb 10 of it.
I use my reaction to be like.
So I take 30 damage.
That seems to be the math.
Okay. Oh my god, that really hurts.
It's chewing on his arm. I evaded! I evaded! As it's trying to rip you apart. It makes its next attack against you as well.
Damn it.
Ooh.
I feel
It's a lot
Phasic's
lower.
suffering and start bawling.
It's a lot lower, but does a 16 hit?
No.
It's a miss.
Thank God.
It's a miss as you break free and the creature pulls back from the onslaught. Oh, okay. That is its turn.
Is he still grappled?
Hey.
He's not grappled. It never grappled him, but the tongue pulls him to a square within 5 feet of the creature of its choice, unoccupied space.
Which was convenient for me because I could help him then.
Yes, convenient. But that brings us to player number 2, Leo Warren.
Galrin will take out his longsword and move 30 feet to the backside of this fucking nasty creature that's trying to eat my brother Phasic. And I'm going to attack it with my longsword.
Okay. Leo Warren comes around to the backside here, attempting to flank.
24, almost a critical.
Nice shot.
Hey,
Yeah, max damage.
Oh, you put Phasic in a wrong spot. He needs to be right here. If he can't. That's
Still
part
10
of the.
feet.
I know. That's part of the monster space, though. If he was literally between the monster and a zombie, I would have been rolling with advantage.
So I did 15 points of damage on that.
Oh,
And
fantastic! Good.
Piercing damage, and then a saving throw for this abomination creature thing you bought.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, John, can you put me more to the side in the middle of that monster, not the back, really?
Oh, to the side? Which side?
Yeah,
Physic
sorry.
or-
2 more creatures break free with your attack.
Dang it.
I want to break
Yeah, which side,
free.
Rick?
Hold on. I got a 20-second delay.
Got it. Okay. And what was the next part of your attack?
Did it make a saving throw?
Oh, that's right. Saving throw. Strength saving throw. I made that saving throw. Yes, I did.
It takes 2 points of damage total. I rolled a 4.
2 points of piercing damage.
Piercing damage.
Yes.
A few more things break off of it.
No, not when you only do 1 damage.
Right on. Perfect, John. Thank you. And then my second attack.
Yeah.
And I roll a 20.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
$23 points of damage.
23 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Let's see.
That's it for me.
Good job.
It's got to go.
Break off.
How many guys did we have exactly?
I don't know.
40?
2 more creatures break free.
40 guys?
Is that a fucking fireball?
I yelled everybody to move away from and hyena.
Okay. And that is Leo Warren's turn. Correct?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Player 1. Rip.
Can I move characters willingly as my action?
How are you going to move other people as your action?
Can I grab them?
You can grab a person and move them.
Okay, they're probably not gonna like fail. Or
So you can
resist
grapple
it,
a
right?
person, and they can choose to fail, and then you can move at half of your speed as if it were difficult terrain.
Okay, but I would take all the opportunity attacks, right?
You are definitely going to take opportunity attacks. Yes.
Okay, Daddy, let's do this. If I'm gonna lose form, I might as well use it that way. As I grab Phasic and pull him away.
Okay, you grab Phasic, pull him away, and you move away from.
I take at least 2 of the zombies, the creature itself, and then
Yeah.
the zombie that's next to. What's his name? So it's 2 zombies and the creature.
Okay.
I got 55 movement.
Zombies. 3 zombies attack you, correct?
2 then.
2.
Yeah, because one of those 2.
Yeah, I thought you said 3, so I was just going to take your word for it.
It's 3 including creature.
Okay.
Mass.
2 zombies. One is a natural 1. The other one is a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 4 bludgeoning damage. The creature uses its reaction to attack you. It's definitely a hit.
Oh, yeah.
The creature, the large, fleshy amalgamation, bites out at the thought that you would dare pass by it. And it instead uses its bite attack on you. It rolls. It lashes out. It scores a natural 20.
Oh, goodness.
I rolled a natural 20 to attack you.
20s tonight.
Alright.
Wait,
I thought you already rolled.
I already rolled. That's true. That natural 20 doesn't count. Sorry. My bad. You're absolutely... I wasted that 20.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I'm glad.
It's still a hit. I mean, because I rolled a 17 before.
So.
Damn it.
All right. You're going to take 32 piercing damage.
Yeah, still standing.
Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, that turns you... Let's see. Does that take you out of beast form?
Nope.
Nope. Still in beast form. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
You roll for both zombies?
Yes, I did. 1 hit, 1 missed.
Nope, that's my action to move him out of the way.
Okay, you move him out of the way. That brings us to the zombies. They...
That's a fast zombie. He's just like, I'm coming for you, Rip.
I see you running away. I'm coming
I
for
see you,
you.
Rip.
not actually after Rip at all. They...
Oh no.
They circle around and do their best to flank and target and get into the way of everybody else. There are 3 now surrounding Decent. Of those 3, they all have advantage. The first one rolls to attack. What's that? What do you got to say?
I forgot on my bonus action.
I asked you if there was anything
Okay,
else.
go.
Yeah. Decent, I'm sure you have a high armor class, so I don't think that a 15 is going to hurt you.
A 15 is going to hurt my feelings, but not myself.
The second zombie. How about an 18?
Nope. Still hurting my feelings, though.
Had a feeling. And the third zombie. Another miss. 3 zombies surround Leo Warren. The first one lashes out, claws, bared, mouth rotting, flesh putrid. A 16. I think I rolled that before and it was a miss.
Okay.
Is that a miss?
It's a hit.
That's a hit.
Say so.
Okay.
16.
4 bludgeoning damage from that one. The second of these zombies strikes out. It rolls a 14. Sure, that's a miss. The third of the zombies strikes out. It's a 19. That's a hit. Another 4 bludgeoning damage from that zombie. That is their turn. They are done. That brings us to Decent. It is now your turn.
All right. My God, everything is going to hell in a handbasket. Quickly, brothers. I take a quick head count. How many zombie creatures are there? I can't quite
6.
see them all on the map. 6. And how many are surrounding Decent?
3.
As well as the
Leo Warren has 3.
Cronenberg. Okay. Well, the only way out is through, as they say. So I am going to continue to focus my attacks and my damage on the source of the source of this horror. I'm going to attack the big Cronenberg creature, and I'm going to roll a. Does a 21 hit the creature?
Damn your dice rolls. Yes.
Yes.
Ha, baby!
How are you rolling like this when you don't have any magic items?
It's 11 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold off on the crit, or on the not on the crit. I don't want to hold off on any crits. I'm gonna hold off on the smite. Does a 18 hit the creature?
That is a miss.
By the ever-loving gods. Okay. Bonus actions. Bonus action. I'm good. I got nothing right now.
Phasic, it is your turn. You're restrained by choice, although that can end at an instant as a free action. You're being carried by a hyena, who has gathered you up delicately in its massive jaws that are known to be the strongest in the among mammals and able to crunch bone. You're carried delicately like a baby squirrel.
He carried me over to where, that tower?
No, I
can't tell
the
from the
opposite
map.
direction.
You are
Closer to where
right in front of him.
When we first encountered the.
Okay, I'm at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and I am no longer within 5 feet of Decent, I'm sure.
You are not.
Okay.
It's 10 feet from my bonus, but
Oh, okay. Am I within that range?
No.
Okay.
Maybe 25 feet away from the creature.
No. No. Then I will jump out of the jaws of death. I guess steady my aim and fire a shot.
Move at all?
What was that?
You don't want to use any of your movement?
I am not using any movement. No.
Okay.
I don't think you can use movement and use a steady shot.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't.
Sounds like a neat
No.
bonus action.
So it's a brand new round. Rip. Since I'm at the top of the order, I have not used any movement this turn.
Correct.
Okay. So now I am dropping down to a knee and using my steady aim. So that removes my disadvantage. I'm going to attack the nasty dude.
crit.
No, but it's a hit. 21 to hit. And that's 11, 12, 13, 16. 20 damage.
You still feared. 20 damage from your piercing shot.
And I will attempt to make a save. Oh my god, I made it.
Yeah!
Get the hell out of here. I just rolled an 18. That's outstanding.
18 is the DC.
Plus 2. But yeah, fantastic.
Wait, 18 is the DC.
I finally land a shot in this combat. Oh, I guess I did last round too. But anyway, a good one. And feel pretty good. Shake my fear.
And your fear shakes off like a dog stepping out of a bath. Just fear is cast aside, and you feel a renewed hope and bravery overtake you. That brings us to the monster, who is oozing black pustular ichor from orifices all over itself. Clearly, you've done a number on it, but there is a strange cunning behind those multifaceted eyes as it looks about and evaluates the battleground. It was going to target the paladin with disintegration. Paladin, dexterity saving throw.
Well, isn't that just great? Come on, stay hot, dice. Stay hot. Okay, let's go on and see what happens here. Dexterity save. Oh, it's a 20, 11 plus 9.
Nice.
It's still gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. Outstanding in his field. I love it.
You're going to take 41 force damage.
Ooh.
41 force damage.
That's after the reduction.
That hurts. Not gonna lie.
After the reduction. Wow.
Yep. It would have been an 82.
You guys gotta keep avoiding that, because somebody's gonna die if they get hit with that again.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Alright. That brings us to player 2, Leo Warren.
Okay. I have a 20-second delay. Can you point on the battlefield where everybody's at, please?
Well, Decent is behind the monster. You can't see on the camera because the monster's big. You are here. There's a hyena. Rip is here, and Phasic is right next to him. The three of you are really close. You are adjacent to the monster.
Okay. I would like to, I guess, shoot it out. I'm going to cast Web right on top of myself.
All
On
right.
top of yourself?
Yep.
Alright, I'll make a save.
Doesn't that, like, web us all?
I don't give a shit. It's going to web them guys.
Yeah, go for it.
Cast Web.
Save against Web. What do I got to save against?
You need to make a dexterity saving throw. So wait. Yeah, so the dex, let's see, I don't know what my casting DC would be.
20-foot cube.
Yep.
From that point,
So,
targeted on yourself. Continue on.
that's me, the zombies, and
In Phasic. 20-foot cube. No, Phasic I don't think would be. It would be 10 feet in all directions around.
So 15 for
Yep.
a save, right?
So the creature itself is actually like 15 feet, so it's not going to hit the zombies on the other side, nor will it hit Decent. But it will hit the zombies on his side and you.
It's a 60-foot radius.
It's not a 60-foot radius for Web.
It's a 60-foot range. It's a 20-foot radius.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Cube, whatever.
Cubes and radiuses are very different.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, still plus
And the
2.
area becomes lightly obscured.
Leorin does a 20. No, not 20. A 19 pass.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to pass this thing too?
No, you do not. You're out of it. The large amalgamation fails. The 3 zombies on your side. What do I have to beat? I mean, it's a zombie, so... It doesn't matter. Only one of them beats it. The yellow one that is directly behind you succeeds. Anything else, Leo Aaron? Webbed are most of the creatures. Sort of. The big one and 2 small zombies next to you. Leo Warren.
Everybody's webbed around me. I would like to move away.
Leo Warren, you are in your own spell, and you have to make the save against your own spell.
Okay. I figured that. 17, I made it.
Okay. Does it still count as difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just move whatever. Count it out for me backwards.
Are you proficient in moving web?
Yeah, I guess you can move diagonal through those zombies. Okay.
Which way does it go? Toward me? Or...
Backwards. Just backwards.
He says backwards, so towards... Well, not towards you. It's got to be that way.
This way?
Yeah, it's got to be. So that's 5, 10...
He's got 35, right?
I don't know. Well, you can't do the 35. You can only do 15.
That's my move.
So he can go 5, and then 10... That spot right there was 5, so where he's at right now is 10, so I guess he can move like 5 more feet.
Where your finger is. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Yes. I got 20-second delay. Sorry. I like that spot.
Cool. And so you move through the web, through your own spell. The spider bees weave this intricate web of silk around the entire area. It's sticky with honey and stringy like spiders and all around horrifying because nobody expected spider bees. That is horrifying. Spider bees. Okay, and that is your turn. That brings us
for me.
That brings us to Rip.
Oh, buddy. I'm glad that worked. Thank you.
It is an action or bonus action to drop out of beast form.
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm gonna say action. I think it's only a bonus action for Circle of Moon. So I drop out of beast form, and you see me standing here.
Dropping out of beast form, your companion Rip returns once again.
I see all these flames around me, and I'm like, ah.
You see what?
I mean, webs, not flames. Anyway, I'm constantly on fire, right?
Are you?
Yeah, I cast Fire Shield. So anyway, I'm gonna move this way, and I start like poking it.
And I get around to that corner there. Once I do, I will use my bonus action to yell out to Crisp, and I'll be like, Crisp! Flaming maneuver! And he's going to shoot one of the zombies that's covered in webs.
Okay.
Torch them, brother! Hold nothing back!
I think that hits. I got a 17 plus 8.
Yeah.
And that is a total of 6 damage. But it's fire damage. Does it light a flame the webs on this one zombie?
Yes, which I believe means that it burns that 5-foot square, and it does 2d4 fire damage to that creature that starts its turn there.
I got 2 and a 3.
So save on to that because it would take that damage at the start of its turn.
That's the end of my turn, and it's now the zombies, right?
Which means it takes it right now.
Ah!
Look, you did how much damage with your fire attack?
My total was 6, and then the on top of that is 5. So 11 total.
I'm gonna use my action to move my Fire Spirit with me. I think it's like here.
It only has 30 feet of movement.
That's a little too far.
I seem to have goofed up part of my own monster. The last hit that it took should have spawned more zombies, but it looks like I forgot to do that.
Fire? Oh,
No, the big monster. Something hit it that did some damage, and it looks like I forgot to spawn more zombies.
Yeah, that
I was just noticing that
I shot it.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. I goofed up.
Yeah.
But
I shot it.
I should have spawned more zombies on that
Admitting
hit. That's okay. Zombie takes some damage. It took a total of 11 fire damage and starts its turn. That yellow zombie... Wait, which one did you hit? Not the yellow zombie.
Whichever one was covered in webs.
The other two, not the yellow one. The yellow one was not covered in webs.
How about the Hulk-looking one? It's pretty green. Looks like Bruce Banner after his clothes ripped off.
A lot of them are green.
The one that's directly in front of me right here.
That one? Sure. Yeah. That one took 11 fire damage and destroys the web around it. The zombies make their move. Difficult terrain. This one moves up to Phasic. This one is restrained. It will attempt to make an action to break out. It actually rolled an 18. So it breaks out. It moves up to Phasic, but that was an action to do so and cannot attack. This green one here. Now, actually, these two, you know what? These two both go after our druid. Not druid, our ranger. Our ranger, Leo Arin. They're after him.
You guys got a pick, dude.
And they do attempt to flank.
I'm posting pictures for you, Rick, in the chat so you can see them.
This yellow one does attempt to flank around, giving them both advantage. 16. Leo Arin is a hit. That is 4 more bludgeoning damage from this creature. The other one on the other side will attempt to strike you. 14 is a miss, I believe. Can I see one of those tapes?
You got it.
Oh, I got one. Oh,
I have one too. I almost got one of those today.
Like one of those.
For craps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need one really bad. He's right there.
I totally remember that for Christmas.
Okay. That is their turn. The other 3 will continue to attack
It's like pushing the chair.
Decent. The first one attacks Decent. It is a 20. Decent, you'll take 4 bludgeoning damage. Wait, maybe? I assumed your armor class was 20 or less.
Yes, a 20 hits me.
Okay.
Yes.
4 bludgeoning damage from that one. The second one. Let's see, if the last one was 20, this one should be 19, unless if I'm doing the math wrong. Yes, 19. 19 hit you?
A 19 hits.
Another 4 bludgeoning damage. And a third one. An 18.
That does not hit.
20, 19, 18. Okay. Then, that is the zombie's turn. That brings us to... Decent. It's now your turn.
Okay, here we go. This thing has to be like, on its last 13 legs.
You think so?
I hope so. Jesus, I mean, if not, we're almost out of can't be doing great. That is a 19 to hit. I don't remember if that hits.
That's a hit.
Okay, thank goodness. You know what? 8 piercing damage. Second attack. A 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do 9 piercing damage, and I'm dropping a smite into it. We're doing 17 radiant damage.
17.
9 piercing damage.
17 radiant damage on top. Your first attack stabs in. It looks to be somewhat ineffective. Your second attack stabs in as well. The actual attack itself doesn't do a whole lot, but the magical smite burns through and opens up a gaping wound.
I use my free action and I shout out, "Take heart, my brothers, for these fell beasts will not drop us. The sons of Faestrulian Sylvanar will not die alone on a battlefield. Be rejuvenated!" And I use an ability. Okay, it's an ability, and I'm going to use it. And everybody is going to get 19 temporary hit points.
All right.
Thank
Do
you,
you have to
brother.
see them?
Fuck on.
What is that ability?
Yes.
I mean, I don't have Tasha's, so it's not like I can double check it or anything, but is it a Tasha's thing?
Yeah, it's here,
It's his
I'll
divine intervention, right?
yeah, I fucking
I don't know.
forget what it's called right now, but got it right somewhere. Right somewhere.
Yeah, what is it?
Features and traits. Your ascension spellcaster, any divine smite, harness divine power. It's really. It doesn't come up where it should. I'm sorry. I just need to find it.
Peerless Athlete or Inspiring Smite?
Actions.
Channel Divinity for an Oath of Glory. Is it Peerless Athlete or Inspiring Smite?
Inspiring smite. That's what it is. 2d8 plus 9.
Immediately
temporary
after you
hit
deal
points.
damage to a creature with your Divine Smite feature, which you did, channel Divinity as a bonus action and distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you. Is there anybody who is not within 30 feet of him? Can you show me that, please? Just you? 30 feet, so 5 inches.
Yeah, it's everybody's out of his range.
Everyone is out of his range? Everyone is out of your range.
Sure, want to use it?
Wow.
That sucks. Can I
you
not
move
move
into-
it?
Can you move into range?
No, he's completely surrounded by creatures. Take opportunity attack.
Yeah, if I can move into their range, I will. Can I move
You
into
will
the range
invoke
of my
opportunity attack from
A creature.
at least 2 zombies and the creature.
creature? I don't give a shit.
No, come on, man. It's
He
not
moves
worth it.
out of range because he knows that a lot is counting on this ability.
Yeah,
The
if
creature-
he dies, though, he won't be able to fucking do it.
Oh,
He's
it's-
literally gonna. You know
Hey,
that bite did
he's an
40
oath of
damage,
glory, okay? Nobody got glory by sitting on their hands.
I'm just saying,
That's
that
right.
bite did 40 damage. You might be able to get basic or.
Oh my god.
Don't
The creature
fucking
rolls a
play.
natural 20.
It's all with advantage, Dan.
They all had advantage. The creature
I
had.
don't care.
From the creature's bite attack, you will take 82 piercing damage.
82?
82 piercing damage from a crit.
What?
I fucking warned you.
I'm guessing you drop dead. Kind of. I mean,
No, I'm not dead, but I'm pretty fucking close.
from
Yeah,
82? How many hit points do you have? I already hurt you once or twice.
Yeah, you hurt me, but I had temporary hit points from before. I didn't get damaged at all in the last battle.
Yeah. True.
So I have 14 hit points left, if you must know.
Okay. I'm surprised. You will take attacks from 2 more creatures. 2 zombies. The first one attacks you.
This one.
It's a miss. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a miss. 17, right? 17's a miss?
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. And the second one's a miss.
All right.
Alright. That is.
No, he's got to do the thing. So
Now you
move.
can move closer.
Is he gonna move away from the creature?
I don't know.
Because he's
It's
already
tough
took the
for
opportunity
me.
attack.
It's tough for me to see the battlefield, so if someone could just position me where I could get as many of my allies as possible.
Where you are right now. Actually, I think he
right
has to
there.
move back 1 space, John, to get
I
you.
have
I don't care.
45
He does
feet
not
of
have to
movement.
He wants to hit everyone. It's his turn.
Okay.
If he moves back 1 space, then I believe he can get all of you.
How many spaces did I just move, friends?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, like 20 or 25. It's difficult to say from where I'm sitting.
25 because he's moving into difficult terrain now.
He is moving into difficult terrain now. You just moved into web, which means that I don't think you make the save until the start of your turn.
Did that web get burned away?
Only 5 feet, according to how you corrected how I normally do web. The way you make me do web means that it burns only 5 feet and not the whole web. Because I always thought that it burned the whole web.
It doesn't spread. Yeah.
Just says 5
So,
feet.
no, that web is not burned away.
Wah, wah.
Creature restrained by the web, blah, 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 blah. Difficult terrain, lightly obscure, hanging between, blah, 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 ceiling web, blah, blah, blah. Webs layered on flat surface, blah, 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 blah. A creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw from our paladin.
Alright.
If you fail the saving throw, then you will not be able to reach your other 2 allies.
I'm pretty sure 28 does it.
I don't think that works. How the hell are you all rolling so high all night long?
It's the fucking paladin.
All of you are rolling high all night long? It's not just a paladin ability.
I turned into
You don't have any magic items.
Yeah, you
Fell
got
for
like
and missed.
you've gotten like 3 crits so far. Okay, so
Yeah,
we're all
Dude, 3
rolling
crits,
high tonight.
Dungeon Master.
And I rolled 2 1s. There's the balance.
Yes.
I got another 1
No,
coming.
Yeah. Hey, we're doing good, man.
balance.
Perfectly balanced as all things.
All right, so listen. I moved away 20 or 25. This is important.
25.
You moved away 25.
25. So I have 45 feet of movement total. So I can't quite get back in range with all of them. But it doesn't matter. These things are shit. I'm just gonna kind of I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
Okay. I don't know what you were planning. But alright. You stay right where you are. How many temporary hit points did everybody get?
19.
As you conjure forth the glory of your oath and it washes over everyone, you all feel bolstered by how courageous and brave and what an exemplary, a perfect paragon of a paladin this Decent is. Decent ain't half bad. So, that brings us to player 3, Phasic.
Okay. With my new bolstered confidence, I will attack with Sharpshooter again. Taking a bonus action to steady my movement, I attack the main guy. And I get a crit! Oh, no!
Yes! Yes!
Hey, Badger,
Go
this is
on.
for you. Delay.
Wah, 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 wah,
Go on.
Totally worth
wah.
it.
Go on! Oh man, that's big damage. Holy shit.
I just
Oh, that's big damage.
Big damage
Please
cut in
let this
half.
thing be dead.
Are you ready for this, Jesse?
Big damage cut in half. What is it?
Kill that motherfucker.
Oh, whatever.
So
Stop
salty.
with hey,
So salty.
Alright.
Look at
If
him.
you're gonna give me a low magic campaign, I don't want to hear your bullshit about. Oh, I'm cutting all your damage in half every single game. That's enough. That's enough.
We're sad.
Is it
We're
enough? I don't think it's
sad.
enough. I kind of like this.
Listen, you didn't
I
have.
will take 82 damage up your ass.
I'll take 41.
Owie.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Was that like
41.
41 zombies pop out?
More zombies do pop out. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Pop them out.
Can,
It's like
can you kick John under the table for me, Jesse?
What do you say?
He said more zombies is what he said.
He's way
Yeah.
too far away.
Yeah,
And
we're
is he
socially
on?
distancing, guys.
he is way too far away for me to kick under the table. He's
Yeah.
like 8 feet away.
At least.
Well, I pick one of its ugly eyes and I put a bolt in it.
Gross.
the eye itself implodes and starts spewing forth strange ichor in a toxic array. It washes over the zombies in front of it, soaking the web, spraying towards you, definitely drenching Decent in a putrid bile. And I'm running out of zombies.
So using skeletons.
How's
Okay,
it
I'm
looking?
gonna
Is it
make
looking, like pretty healthy still?
As healthy as a biomass.
It's looking like it's its turn, so that's all that we're going to
Zombie
focus on
machine.
right now.
Yeah, living cancer.
Yeah.
It looks
What's its
around.
platelet?
Serac, fucking
What's its
baby
platelet
brother.
count? Just can you give us that? It's what its platelet count is at least. Yeah.
What's his BMI?
Its body mass index, morbidly obese. Its platelet count, non-existent. It's
So if we
otherworldly
just run
bile.
around in circles, they'll just fall over from a heart attack.
Well, it's gonna target Phasic with the tongue ability.
Yeah,
again.
baby.
Stop it.
It targets.
My brother.
Stop it.
Without permission.
Stop. He's like, I'm gonna miss
Where
All right. It targets Phasic with the tongue ability.
is Phasic right next to me? Is that him?
No, he's not anywhere near you.
Just roll.
What did I
Okay,
roll?
so it's got to land an attack.
I got 3 20s and I got 3 1s tonight. That's what I rolled.
Woo! Baby!
Okay. It lurches its mass to the side a little bit. It has a speed, believe it or not, and it moves. Yeah, it moves.
Does it go through its allies and like it just like they stay inside of her?
Not moving. Why would
Zombies
it do
are
that?
actually not in its way, so it can move, but it
Yeah,
isn't enough to
By the
flank.
way.
But hush, I'm thinking. Rick.
You scared it, Phasic. It's running
Heart
away.
moving its web.
Oh, that's right. The web
Normally,
ability.
80 damage would kill anything.
Half damage.
He like shoots a bazooka out of his crossbow.
Yeah. You miss your magic items yet?
I do.
Didn't
I'm just gonna say right now, I do.
I know I hit Rick with some stuff, but we didn't make him roll Constitution. So am I webbed or am I not? That
thing?
actually is really
Oh.
important.
I was
Did you roll for it?
wondering about that.
He didn't
You
roll
want me to
Constitution. Well, it was forever ago, and I don't know how many times I hit you, so I
No,
don't.
it was just
And
last
it's
round.
it's already too late because we already used that difficult terrain against Decent. So if you would have rolled your
Yeah.
Constitution and dropped it, you could have changed his entire turn, and his combat could have been over. So shame on you for not being honest. I'm gonna say that it's still there
I'm new
because
with
you.
spells. I'm a rookie with spells.
Well, hey,
So-
come on! You've been playing with us for 2 years, Rick.
No, I've been playing fucking meat beaters, not cast.
You've been playing with us for 2 years. You know concentration's not a new thing. I'm gonna say that it's still there because Rick kept this concentration up. So that means that
Thanks, Tiffany.
that means it can't do anything. And that's his turn. He got to use the tongue attack, and he can't do anything because of the web. So, player,
But did he? I'm sorry. He used his tongue attack. Doesn't he make an attack roll?
he made an attack roll, and that was my 3rd one for the night.
Yeah, he got a 1.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed that. Okay.
So, and which is why he does not get an attack. He doesn't have range to attack things outside of 5 feet,
Gotcha.
which means that is his turn.
We
So that
lucked
brings
out.
us to player 2,
Get him!
which is Leo Warren.
Ready, player 2.
Get him!
Next to me.
Yeah, you got 2 things next to you. I believe that means a ranged attacks have a disadvantage.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can still attack and hold Constitution. I'm not really familiar with casting.
Yeah, you can attack while
Fears and all that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can. Okay, I will swing away at the creature to whatever is on the right of me if it's a bad guy.
Swinging away at the creature to one side. Between you and the big monster or directly behind you?
About one between me and the big guy.
Okay, you strike at that monster.
Longsword.
Yeah.
Hit.
That is 15 is a hit.
Okay. $10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Nice.
How does it die?
And
Yeah.
well,
Not the big guy, right?
Brilliant is holding his concentration on the web, and frustrating thoughts are running through his mind. He sees his brothers. We're having a hard time here. We're struggling, and the pressure is on, and he feels it, and he just swings away with all his might, with his 12 strength, and cuts through this zombie at the hip, busting hip bone, cleaving through the thighs, and chopping that bitch almost in half.
The zombie falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Your blade strikes through. The attack is true, and
Where's the next one at?
directly behind you.
And during my attack, I will use my momentum and swing around me and hit, hopefully, with the 16.
A 16 on the guy behind you is a hit.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage is... Your attack strikes through and pierces into the creature, but it does not die.
Getting some lag in it here.
Yeah, it's not dead. It strikes through and you do damage, but the zombie... Oh, saving throw. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. It fails.
6 more points of damage.
How much?
6.
6 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
And how much did you just do? 12?
Yeah.
Still alive. That zombie flails about as bees all around it, and it tries desperately to get them away, but it's a zombie and it's still pretty simple. And it does not die.
I have movement, correct?
I believe so.
They're like what's the gray patch thing in front of me behind the monster? Is that like a rock or trees?
Oh,
There's no
it's
trees.
like rocks.
It's all rock.
But you also would be walking backwards in your web.
You would be walking backwards in your web.
Okay. I'll just stay right here. I'm good.
Got it.
Yes, sir. That's good.
That brings us to Rip Biffington.
Come on, buddy.
All right. Rip Biffington is going to go. And he comes around the corner and he shoots out Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. That is
Nice.
3 fire attacks.
Going to be casting this at third level, so that's going to make it 4.
4 fire attacks. Are you targeting all one creature or more than one?
I'm going to try to keep hitting the creature, the monster.
No, you gotta choose your targets before you can... Okay, all 4 on the one creature.
Mm-hmm.
4 d20 rolls.
Alright, that is a 16 plus 8, and that's a 3 plus 8. That doesn't matter. And that is an 18 plus 8. And that's one more, right?
Yep.
That's a 3. So
2 beams hit. Each one is 3d6 fire damage.
I believe it's only 2d6.
2d6. Okay, then give me 4d6 fire damage.
Alright. And since it's fire damage, I get to add 2d8 to it.
Oh, jeez.
I rolled 2 1s, which makes it 2.
Oh, no.
And then I added a 3 and a 2 to that.
The 2 1s are enough.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Your fire attacks burn away its last 2 remaining hit points, and as these 2 beams of flame burn their way into the creature, it rears up, wiggles about.
So
bits and
decent want to
pieces.
turn around and hit it. You would have taken that extra 80 damage.
Who?
If decent had turned around and hit it, he would have taken that extra 80.
No, he
damage.
couldn't have.
Oh my gosh.
That was because that was his divine thing. Leo Orin, if he would have hit it, could have done 2 points of damage, but that destroys the big, large abomination of flesh as fat and spittle kind of it melts down into a large flaming glob. You can remove the large, big, bad, evil guy. The zombies remain.
All right.
They do not die.
With my bonus action, I will attack the zombie that is closest to decent.
John.
And that is 9. 9 plus 8. 17 hit.
17's a hit on a zombie, of course.
And that is 5 damage.
5 damage.
From Crisp.
Which one? Who are you targeting?
This one that's right next to decent.
Okay. Got it. 5 damage to that one there.
That's my bonus action. I'm going to use my movement to make it back. 10, 15, 20. I'm leaving right there.
Awesome. You jump back, get kind of behind a low wall of stone, and that is your turn. That brings us to zombies. They do their best to flank around creatures. We've got these 2 here, make their way to the 2 sides of decent. This one here flanks Leo Arin. Yeah.
Does he have enough movement?
He only has to move 5 feet.
Well,
Oh, yeah. So, can he even move? He cannot move. He can't move at all. He does not move next to decent.
okay.
But this one here does move to that 3rd diagonal area.
Does he also make her?
I gotta use the restroom again. You gotta get a 19 to hit me.
I think
I'll be
he's
right
within
back.
range already. Well, I guess he's not. No, he can't move.
Still a web there.
What about that one?
I know. I hear you. Thanks. You web. God. Stupid web. All of my plans ruined by a web. He can make it. Sorry, I'm bitter. I'm bitter that my monster was thwarted by a web on its last attack. I'm being a sore loser like my kids today. I'll get over it.
So glad that your bastard children are still alive. That's really good.
Yeah, that paladin faced Sterling the first.
Dude, no, I'm the first. Second.
Yep.
It doesn't work that way, Rick. You can't count backwards.
You have to respect your elder elves, brothers.
Where did he move there?
That's how you made it, right?
No. That guy was moving right there. He's just trying. They go for the closest target. They don't think much further beyond that, especially with the hive mind controlling them dead. Okay, one zombie attacks Phasic. That attack is a 20, non-natural. You take 4 damage.
Hits.
Another.
And I will take that damage.
A zombie attacks decent. It's a miss. The next one attacks decent. It's a miss. The 3rd attacks decent. The 4th cannot reach decent. And finally, one last one strikes at Leorin, and also a miss. Only Phasic was damaged by a zombie. That ends their turn. Bringing us to player 4, Decent, who is back. All attacks against you missed. No audio.
He's probably
As they should. Okay, that's me with my back up against the wall, right?
Yes.
All right, and 3 creatures before me. I am going to. I'm gonna do what paladins do. And I'm gonna attack. Actions. Boom. First one. Natural 20.
All right. Natural 20 on who?
I'm gonna say on the. Is there like a difference between them?
No.
One's got a war pick.
I'm going to attack the one that's sort of at the point of the wall there on the side of me.
Got it.
I see.
And he's going to go ahead and take a total of 12 plus 7, so 19 damage from my crit.
Got it.
And I'm going to attack again. Don't want to waste a smite right now. Does a 15 hit this creature?
Yes.
All right. That's going to be 5 damage. I rolled a 1, motherfucker. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 total is what I did to it.
How does it die?
Nice.
In spectacular fashion. I death of 1,000 cuts. I'm just like sashimi that motherfucker. Slice it up into pieces, and it just a thigh goes down, a fucking kneecap goes down, an arm goes down, an elbow goes down, 3 different slices to the head, and it just falls.
Dismembered, the creature falls to the ground and dies. Anything else?
That was both of my attacks, so I'm just gonna stay right there and try to harry it.
Got it. That brings us to the end of Decent's turn. It is now Phasic.
I will take aim, steady, and fire at a zombie. I will get a crit and do something crazy amount of damage.
Yeah.
Dude!
Do you think you did more than... Who are you hitting? You have disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of something.
I do?
Yes, you're within
Can I
5 feet
pick someone
of a
who's
creature.
not? Is there anyone
You
that's
have
not
a
within 5 feet
creature
of me?
with your... No, you have a
Same
creature
sword.
within 5 feet. That means that your attacks are with disadvantage. Ranged attacks are disadvantage.
Really?
Even if
Yeah.
I'm not shooting that guy?
I think so, but now you're making me question
I'm not
myself.
shooting that
Yeah,
guy.
because like I've seen people cast spells like when there's people right next to them, right?
You're not shooting the
Range
guy.
spell.
It's specific to range attacks.
Where the heck did my handbook go?
Let's all just take a second and take a look.
Yeah. You see,
Go
this
ahead and roll your damage.
This is important.
I mean, yeah, he's dead. I did a lot.
Yeah.
It's like 60 damage or 70 or something.
What's your lower roll?
He's like,
Um,
it's dead. Just kill it.
I mean, I think that's the rule, and if that's not the rule, I've been nerfing my own ranger and some of my monsters for a long time now.
If you have a hostile within 5 feet of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yes.
So yes, it's with
Then
disadvantage.
Then I am only rolling 1 instead.
Bo, out of the 2 that you rolled, did they both hit?
I rolled 3, and they did all 3 hit, yes.
Okay, then it's dead.
There-
A bolt
Okay.
goes through that creature and ends its short existence as a zombie.
Let us continue to slay these zombies.
That one. Okay.
Oh, shit. I really fucked up. I was supposed to do something else.
Shh, no. You've done
Okay,
enough.
I screwed up too, dude.
You've done enough. I don't want any more out of you.
I wanted a little out of me. You know?
That was Phasic. That brings us to Leo Arin.
Think, what's close to me?
A zombie. Right behind you. Within 5 feet. Trying to bite you.
Same one you hit last time.
It is the
Let's
same one you hit
bite
last
and
time.
Cut its face off.
You're gonna cut his face off.
Off with a 24.
Yes. With a 24.
And
It's got 2 hit points. Do you have to roll?
15 points of damage.
Yeah, you got it.
I cut his face off.
Time to mop
Jaw
up the
down.
zombies, isn't it?
Double tap that mother trucker.
Okay. That one's toast.
These mother trucking snakes on this 9 to 5 train. Is that what they're playing?
How's the sky looking right now?
Guy's beautiful.
Remove one more zombie because Chris killed one.
Yeah, I did. That was
Yeah.
the one I was right beside him.
Oh, remove it then.
I did.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm
I still
looking
got
at the
one more
goblin
attack.
like,
Anything?
what the hell?
What's close to me?
There is another zombie 10 feet away from you. It is in web trying to get to you.
I will move my 5 feet to get close to it and hit it.
Yeah.
You move 5 feet. You get close to it. You rush to attack with your weapon.
20, not a natural, just a 20.
Yeah, that's a hit on the zombie. They only have an armor class of 8. Because zombies are trash.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage is
And
not
then-
enough to kill that one.
Okay. And then I will back up 10 feet.
And invoke an opportunity attack.
Saving throw for the bees.
Yeah, do your thing with the bees. He'll make a saving throw of not enough. Then he'll make an opportunity attack of... That's enough. He failed your saving throw and takes how much? 3? Still alive.
Oh.
He wouldn't do enough to bees. He hasn't done enough to bees all night.
No, I was just thinking, like, how
Does the creature get an opportunity attack when it's webbed?
What? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Hit me?
Oh yeah, he hit you for 4 damage. We're going to tap into those temporary hit points just a little bit,
That's okay. Thank you.
and that
I'm good.
brings us to not the monster. Monster's gone. Rip Biffington. Rip, I want you to do something amazing.
What?
I don't know. It's your character. I want you to do something amazing.
That's my character. Can I use? I run over and I hit him with a shillelagh. Ha! Shillelagh! Ha! Ha! Da!
Maybe not what I was expecting for amazing, but okay, I'll take it.
That hits. And that's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage from Shillelagh against...
The green zombie that is next to decent.
Yes. It hurts. The zombie bones crack. Your weapon strikes true. Its form buckles, but it still lives.
22 to hit it again. I use my bonus action to tell Crisp to light it up. And that is 6 damage of fire.
How much?
6 total.
6 fire. And you hit it a second time with Shillelagh, right? Is that what you said?
No, I don't have.
No. Just 6 damage with fire.
It's all
Bingo.
magical.
That's right on the money. How does it die?
As I duck, Chris comes down like a roaring dragon. But it doesn't
Goose
move. It's
flame.
still like that. It's still like that 8-bit.
Yeah,
you know,
it's still an 8-bit.
Oh my god! It's like is it Golden Axe?
That was a 32-bit.
Yeah, but anyway, the dragon comes down and like burns the field and like disappears. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
That game was hard. It's a fun game now. And so falls another zombie. That brings us to the zombies. One of them is within range of Leo Arin and will make an attack against him. And it will hit for 4 damage.
How many are left?
3.
3.
Okay.
1 will attack. Decent. It's a
4 damage?
4 damage. Decent, it's a miss. And 1 will attack Rip Biffington. And it is
14.
a miss. That's their turn. They don't do anything else. Mopping up the zombies, the last of your former allies.
Get basic.
That brings us to Decent.
Yikes. How many of these zombies are left?
3.
3. 2 of them are right next to you.
I'm starting to really worry about that creature that disappeared. So seeing that my brothers have this well in hand, I like take my hands and I like clap them together and I start like rubbing them.
He's gonna dip on us.
And then I'm like, and I heal myself.
I honestly thought you were gonna conjure it.
Expeditious retreat and just... And he's gone.
Oh!
Lay on hands. You bring yourself back
Like
up. You
Like a
refortify.
true-faced Australian would, Bale.
Yeah, right? I should have ran.
Bitches.
No face Cerulean in the history of ever has ran away from a fight. They just run away to a bigger fight.
Fight another day.
No. They're advancing in the opposite direction.
A green
Yeah.
dragon, like
I like it. I like it.
That brings us to Phasic. I don't think face Cerulean's ever run away.
I
from a fight.
will.
a green dragon.
Is there still someone within 5 feet of me?
No. There has been
Okay.
most of the night.
It's the cat.
I will take aim and fire.
That's Phasic
and get
right
another
there.
Crit. I shit you not. Bam.
Bam! The hot dice.
God, all
Yeah,
of the
boy.
guys' dice tonight. This could have been
That's a
so
lot.
different.
It's like
Why are
70.
you adding it up? It's a zombie. Come on.
Yep, it's a lot. I
You're
didn't
adding-
add it
you're
up. I
adding-
said like 70.
You're like mentally calculating in your mind because you want the satisfaction of knowing the overkill. You're like, yeah, I killed him by his health 3 times over.
It's like shotguns. Upper half of the body's just gone.
It's the upper half is gone. It's a shotgun blast from a crossbow. Just and there's a gaping hole through the zombie. Gore sprays out for a 60-meter spread, and behind it. Yeah, you definitely killed whatever one you targeted. They're all hurt. You definitely overkilled
Nice.
it. I'm not. Do we need more out of you? What else you got? Anything else?
What else you got?
That's it. I'm all done.
All right. That brings us to Leo Arin again.
Awesome.
2 zombies left.
Still next to me.
Still next to you. No, they're none next to you. They're all next to Rip and Decent. You got real quiet.
Closest one to me.
Don't blame him. He has
Got
a
it.
20-second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
Attack the one. I'm moving forward. I'm advancing to the one to attack. Closest one to me.
Oh, he's going melee. Got it.
Always has been.
Wednesday.
Another 20.
He runs right through that web again, though.
They're just zombies. All right. How do you overkill this one? I mean, this one is already missing 14 hit points, and he's got a maximum of 22. So, how does this one die?
I killed him for 25.
Yeah, you killed him. How does
Still
he die?
pretty good. I come running on him. Bees are flaring, dreadlocks, my beehive dreadlocks about ready to fall over with all this action. It's tilting hard to the left. It's always to the left. And I come in swinging, and I do this undercut swing from the ground like I'm golfing, and I skid the ground a little bit, and some dirt kicks up into Decent's eye, and I cut that bitch straight up down from the crotch to the crevice.
From
Got
top
it,
to
dog.
bottom, you slice the zombie, and it splits
Bottom.
open like a clam.
Bottom
You're-
to top.
Your attack circles around, and as you split it open like a clam and it begins unfolding in front of you, you follow through and roundhouse kick it, and it flies to the ground. And it dies as well. That leaves us with 1 zombie left,
Got another attack.
and you have multi-attack.
Get him.
Is it next? I still got. Can I? Yeah.
You can move. Yeah, you
Oh.
got it.
Get him.
17.
17 is a hit. They got an armor class of 8. They're zombies.
12 points of damage.
He's already missing 15 hit points, so how does this one die?
And the bee sting. Okay, fine. I just stick it in between its eyes. I come running up.
Rushing up to this creature, you kind of stoop down low for just a second and pick up one of the discarded swords from your former adventuring allies, and you thrust the sword up through the bottom of its jaw. It protrudes out the back. You grab it by the back of the head and you slam its head down on the ground, forcing the sword through the rest of the skull. And then you just kind of like kick the sword out of the rest of its head, opening up the wound in the back of its head, or cranium, even larger. And that is it. That is the zombies. You have mopped up the battle, and combat is over.
Always to the left, Badger.
It didn't feel like we did it, right? Like we were supposed to have done.
You don't know.
I'm gonna start trying to see if I can.
Leorin drops to a knee and is relieved that all of his brothers are still standing.
Of course we're still standing, brother. Nothing can stop us.
All still standing. I thought I would have gotten one of you guys.
Well, with 3 disintegration rays, you certainly tried.
The monster had just renewed its 4th disintegration ray, but it had 2 hit points. I thought with 19 hit points that you guys would have hit it a few less times, but focusing back on the game, as I said, what do you guys do?
I spent 10 minutes to use a ritual.
10 minutes to use a ritual.
So Stevicus showed up at the right time after our 10 critical hits. Would have put him bankrupt.
Stacking them up, yeah, dude. We had quite a few crits tonight, but
so yeah,
welcome,
I spent my 10 minutes doing this ritual if I have time.
What's your ritual?
Sorry.
Commune with nature.
Commune with nature? Okay.
Let's just go off. Does anybody else do anything during that 10 minutes, guys?
You're doing 10 minutes. What do your allies do?
I guess search the area, get high ground, make sure nobody's around.
Exactly.
I will. Go ahead.
You look throughout the area. You only see the discarded arms and armaments of your allies who had come with you that were not absorbed into the flesh amalgamation. You ascend the broken half of a tower and climb up to 20 feet and survey the area around you. What is your perception search? Perception search. Face it. He's not moving on my screen. Did we lose him? Okay, decent. What do you do?
I'm going to rally any troops that are still left alive, if any.
There's none.
Okay, and then let's see. We're in some sort of a. See, here's the only thing that Decent is a little confused on is like, where the fuck is anything that's next? You know what I mean? Like, is there a keep? Is there a destination? We're at this little location. Is there like a dungeon exploring?
You were sent here to find the source of the magic that is bolstering the aberrations.
That is bolstering the aberrations.
It was said to be in these ruins.
So,
if that's the case, then I know what I'm going to do. I am going to... Where's it at? Just give me a second, okay? I gotta... This never happens to me, I swear. I'm always prepared.
Has Chris moved yet? He's still frozen.
it's usually a reset on our side.
I would like to cast Detect Evil and Good. Yes.
Okay. And what does that do?
It allows me to... I know if there's an aberration, fey, fiend, undead, within 30 feet of me, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, I know if there's a place within 30 feet of me that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. It does have some limitations. It's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead. or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So during the 10 minutes, I am going to just move all around the battlefield, keeping.
Uh-oh. Oh, we had a little lag spike there. You move around the battlefield and continuing to trying to detect evil and good. You detect that there is an aberration in that hole over there. You also detect that the entire area is all desecrated.
Okay, but no other major aberration.
You do not detect any other aberration creatures.
Is there?
Hey, he's back. I think. Looks like it. Yes, he moved.
Okay. I am going to use my.
Rip Biffington is using a ritual to commune with nature as you are moving around the battlefield trying to detect evil and good. Rip, what are you doing?
I learned 3 facts about the land. My first fact, what's going on with the other group?
The other group, you see wave after wave of strange aberrations and undead and creatures from unimaginable realms rising up out of the ground itself. The front lines of these people are clashing against them. You see that they are actually approaching close to the mountain. They have gained a lot of ground. The mountain upon which there are the ruins of the ruins of a forgotten city. And as they climb this, you see these other heroes, the Seal Maid, the Witch of the Inner Fire. You see the Lich Redbeard. You see Dox, the rogue changeling, doppelganger. And you also see, who else was there? You actually see that there is a tiefling, scantily clad warlock. And these 4 are ascending up a hill, and all the while these strange undead skeletons are conjuring up magic, raining a bombardment of spells down upon them in this this sort of box canyon, and they are trying to climb up the elevation.
Okay.
But they're having a hard time.
Do I, from what I've seen so far, as what we've done hasn't affected anything, do I assume that the guy who disappeared was probably the effect of the aberration magic? Seeing as how he created
with your spell of commune, you cannot determine if he was or
no,
was.
That's not the determinant.
It is
I'm
up to
going
you.
off of my guess.
It's up to you to determine that.
Off of my guess, I'm gonna say that. Can I locate that guy within 3 miles of us?
You do not detect any trace of that guy.
Okay. With my third fact, I can tell if there's any influence from other planes of existence.
Oh, very nice. Yes. Yes, you do detect that there is an influence from other planes. And it's coming from the inside of the giant burning fleshy amalgam of burning fat and spittle in the center of this area. The one that you just burned to a crisp.
There's something inside of it.
That's the source of the corruption that you're sensing. Something from another plane.
I dig my hands into it. Like, I get up from my trance, and just like in Jurassic Park, I dig my hands in that dino doo-doo.
It does not take long for you to dig through the putrid flesh. Stupid headphones. Out of the mouth of such a creature, you find a massive, strange-looking, glowing green gem of some sort. It pulls forth, and as you pull it out, you feel a horrible racking pain in your entire body. And you pull your hands away, and you realize that a tainted magic has already touched you for touching this. The bones in all of your arms have gone soft to jello. Your fingers themselves begin to wriggle and curl backwards and become less like fingers and more like tentacled appendages. As your whole
Oh my god.
your forearms You detected a presence from another realm. You detected a presence from the far realm.
And I didn't know that it would be this dangerous to grab.
No.
This is like.
Does your spell say that you
did?
Well, I mean,
it's up to you.
You detected the far realm, and you reached your hands in.
And make it so that I can't cast at all for the rest of this game.
I'm not saying you can't cast. I'm saying that your bones have turned to jello and you have tentacle arms now.
I can't cast without having Semitic.
I'm not. Your fingers didn't go anywhere. You just lost your bones.
But I can't hold any item.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
An
So, I
octopus
mean, are
can
you
hold a
talking your
knife.
DM out of, like, telling you what happened?
Like, if you
I'm
want me to
confused.
tell you no,
I-
you can't
that
cast.
happened. I'm just asking. Yeah.
If you want me to
There's
tell
any
you
way
you
for me to be
can't
able to
cast,
tell
I can tell you
beforehand.
you can't
No.
cast, but that's not where I was going.
That's what
I'm
happened.
saying that you've lost your bones in your arms
Okay.
and your hands.
My jiggly arms, grab this thing, pull it out like this,
And you're
all of a
just,
sudden you see my arms just go flat and then drop what's in front of me.
hey, an octopus can move their arms. An octopus can hold a knife. I've seen it. It's up to you. It's up to you if this affects your spellcasting or not. I'll let you decide. But it has warped your very being, and your arms are like feel otherworldly, and you're overcome with racking pain. But you pull this massive protruding gemstone out of the amalgamation, and it lands upon the ground. And it's just a horrible, sickening feeling of otherworldly energy. It is unnatural. It does not belong in this realm of existence whatsoever.
Do I sense that thing now?
No, because it's not a creature. It is defiling the
Okay.
ground, but it's not an aberration.
I
Gotcha.
pull up my shillelagh and smash it.
Shillelagh, you take your shillelagh in your weird tentacled hands and you grip around it and you shillelagh
I guess
the
I
object.
hold it like this and wrap my arms around it.
However
Guys, I tie a knot with my hand.
However you
and
want
arm,
to do it.
Forearm, and I tie a knot with the other forearm and hand. I bring it down like this.
Whatever you gotta do. And you shillelagh the gem, and how much damage do you do?
Can I say that hits? That is 6 plus 4, which is a total of 10.
10, and it's magical damage. 10 is enough. The gem itself shatters. A shockwave of weird green light washes over the area, and the gem falls to the ground. It goes from a solid to kind of a weird gelatinous to something that quivers, and it seems to vibrate in unusual. It shifts like a mirror image. It's like you're looking at the object, but at the same time you can't focus on the object, like it's not really there. And it begins to like glow brighter and brighter, and the shards kind of fade away and shrink down to singularity as they disappear from existence one by one. All the while shining unusual colors and warping the land around it. For a few brief seconds, you even see colors that have never existed on your spectrum. Some kind of color that you've never seen before. And it has left you all the more worried for it. And I need all of you to roll, I think it's D100.
D100.
Like a Cronenberg.
Time for madness.
Already got
Yeah.
sweet,
What?
sweet
69,
rubber.
dude.
Nope, nothing.
55, dude.
Definitely, dude.
I got a 58.
So
58.
close.
So all of us are within 50 to 60, 50 to 70, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see, I heard a 69, and that would mean that decent. You now believe that you are the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest, and most beautiful person that you know. You're the same paladin of glory that you've been the entire time.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What changed? Nothing changed. I am the exact fucking same right now, dude.
It's just even more extreme. Did
The
I hear?
universe tossed me a bone and fucking just straight up verified what I already knew about myself.
Did I hear a 70?
Yes.
Yeah, same thing.
Yes.
You are smarter, faster, stronger, and wiser than decent.
I am so much fucking better than you, man.
Phasic, what'd you get?
No. A true
55.
wise man knows to be humble.
Phasic, you don't you don't like the way that people judge you all the time.
Size of my foot.
No matter what people do,
Almost bigger.
no matter what's going on, they're judging you, and you hate it.
Okay.
Rip,
58.
58. there's no way I'm going to give you guys, 3 of you, the exact same thing. So I'm just going to go to the next one over.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been the smartest, wisest, strongest thing. I'm changing your roll to the one after that. Rip, you are convinced that powerful enemies are hunting you, and their agents are everywhere that you go. You are sure that they are watching you all the time.
Perfect for John.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already do.
That is perfect for John.
All right. With the gemstone destroyed, the other army advances upon the forgotten ancient ruined city. You begin making your way. You travel across the desolate plains of the Blightlands, and it is, after a few hours, you begin approaching the foot of this mountain, and in doing so is when you see the sky open itself. It rips a tear into a realm of some strange nightmare. The sky itself that you're normally used to, the constellations and everything, are replaced by this tear in space-time reality, and you gaze upon the very realm of madness itself. The gate to the far realm has opened, and squeezing through this gate that fills up half of the sky is the massive tentacled form of a moon of flesh and madness. Several eyes upon its surface open up slowly and gaze down upon you in an eerie, unsettling way. And this strange, otherworldly creature writhes with tentacles and flesh, and you can see that slowly it grows larger and larger, as if reaching, coming closer to Amarth, beckoning your world into its embrace of madness. And that's what we're going to call it for tonight.
Reaction from everyone as when Rip's arms turn into octopus tentacles?
He's not happy about it.
All I can say
I go like
is,
this and I fling my finger, like there's no bone anymore, so like all the blood congeals for a second, like a big finger, and then comes back. And
Yeah, you know, like when you got like a water balloon and you squeeze one end. Oh God, that's disgusting. I love it.
all I have to say is, Brachium Emendo. That's my reaction. if you know, you know. I'm just leaving it there.
I would basically lose my shit when I saw that happen. So Phasic starts screaming and runs to Rip to see if there's anything he can do, and there's nothing he can do. He holds his crossbow up to Rip and looks at the other guys like, should I put this guy out of his misery?
I'm sorry,
or
boy.
What? No! No!
No, brother.
No!
I'm sorry,
Leorin
boy.
just keeps giving you. Leorin just keeps slapping your hand, and it just swings around.
And it, like,
Maybe
you hit it,
it
it like twists
swings
backwards
around.
on itself. It flips back and hits your hand.
Yeah, that's totally it. I'm giving myself double fives.
Oh my god.
That may be
It's
something
the
I
most
can do.
disgusting sound ever. Just like,
And part of that last effect, the whole time that we're walking, Leorin is pimp walking using his sword to the next foe.
Yeah,
He's totally pimp walking it.
I wish I was as
Pimp
confident,
walking,
brother.
slapping Rip's wobbly arm.
You should be at least as confident, if not more. You're insane now.
Yes.
Totally insane with confidence.
In
Perhaps
fact,
there's something that I can do.
I believe that peasant is walking in front of you.
What?
No.
How dare they?
I know that I need prove nothing to anyone about my own greatness. You see, for I am the greatest, and if you don't agree, then fuck you.
You are too short, my brother. Step aside.
listen, you guys, I don't know why you're able to talk like this. There's something in the trees that don't even exist here.
Motherfucker.
Just stay back. You got
Trees.
this.
Now, would I know if a remove curse spell would fix this?
Basic, my only brother, the one that I love the most. Something's gone crazy about these two. They seem a little more opulent than ever.
Opulent. What'd you call me? Stop judging me. Stop judging me.
No, I'm not judging.
Don't worry,
you.
Rip.
I'm
Don't
saying you're
worry,
just-
Rip. We'll get you fixed. We'll get you fixed, brother. It's okay. Don't even look at them. They're really weird, but don't look at them, okay?
I can't put my hands down anymore.
They are
Oh
down.
God.
All the blood
Never
starts
tried.
pooling into them. They just turn into these big purpley masses.
Suction cups form at the end. You go to like pick stuff up and it's like episodes of Spider-Man where it's like stuck to your hand. Ah!
Oh, even worse. Hold on. I take my hand and I put it against my face, and it's just like silly putty. You see my hand, my face and my hand, it just slowly starts like disappearing.
Since I know that I'm the best at everything, I'm going to fix my brother. I walk right up to him and
No, I'm starting to like this.
I begin making a prayer to Shardra, the great goddess of the moon, and I would like to use my last 3rd level spell, and we'll see if it works, and cast Remove Curse on my brother.
No. No, it does not.
I'm sorry, it sounded like you said that didn't work. I can't process failure. What?
It didn't work.
Well, you see, you were built to have no bones, then, brother.
No, obviously the gods are against us. That's the reason why it didn't work, especially your god.
Clearly, you are better off this way. My spell removed the curse of your bad attitude, which was obviously very existent.
It must be the ghost of your father.
Yes.
Because you let him down.
But, yes, the spell did not fail, I assure you. Stop staring at me,
I mean,
Brother Leorin. Yeah, other than that, I guess it's a sad day for the Faestrillian family.
Called noodles.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Drop the
all
spell,
alive,
drop the spell.
and we
We
vanquished
are
a
alive.
horrible foe.
I cast
You
Skywrite.
are in bad shape.
What does it
High
say?
five.
Surrender, Dorothy.
And plus tentacle.
Lo-fi. You mean.
Yes.
I write out, victory
Yeah,
is
yeah.
ours! Go, my friends!
Nice, that's a good use
Wait,
of
careful.
Skywrite.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the only time anybody
step
has ever
around, you're
used
gonna poke your eye
Skywrite
out.
well.
Skywrite sends the message to the main army host, and they push the attack,
Yeah.
and they seize the city within a few hours.
They use a 2nd level spell for that.
Not before the way is opened for Alabar. So we will pick up part 4 of our 4-part mini-series next week. Was there anything else, you guys?
I don't think so.
All right.
Not
That's it.
Oh man.
Rip back his arms. His bones.
Oh, they're tentacle.
No, he doesn't get his bones back. Uh,
It's like Harry Potter.
hey, I mean, if anything, I should be giving you advantage on dexterity
Oh
sleight of
my
hand checks.
god. Yeah, it just slips in, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can I do that with
You'd
like,
be so popular in a series of videos that I know of about that we're not going to talk about online.
can I stick my hand through like doors and stuff?
I don't know.
Cracks.
The bonus on performance checks, like your uncle with the missing thumb, you know, who like makes
Is this
weird jokes
hereditary
like
now?
that and
Do all my
everything.
kids not have bones?
This is the monster
Whoa.
that was created, custom monster. It had a frightful
why do you gotta-
presence. It had break free. Every time it receives 10 points or more of damage, it spawns 2 zombies who act on initiative count 10. Magic resistance. It had advantage on saving throws against magical spells and other effects. As well as it had the option of multi-attack, where one of its 3 attacks would be a tongue, with a range of 60 feet. Plus 9 to hit, deals 2d6 acid damage on a hit. The creature must make a DC strength saving throw or be pulled to an unoccupied space adjacent to the flesh amalgam. It also had 2 bite attacks. Each bite attack did about 32 piercing damage or 5d10 plus 5 damage, which is a lot on a crit. And then it had
no kidding.
And then it had Disintegrate, which recharges on a 5 or a 6. So the faster you kill it, the less damage it can do, because it's a heavy hitter.
Oh shit!
No
You
kidding.
got some crits today. What'd you roll for that? Those critical damages.
I always do max dice and then I just add the average. I don't ever roll my monster attacks because
Scars.
it's faster for me to. You want more scars? I haven't disfigured you enough.
No, I mean for my friends. I mean brothers.
I don't even remember. I mean I've kind of like stopped even following that because it's just too difficult to remember.
Because there's so many.
Yeah, Phasic got a crit.
That and it's also
I got like 60-something damage.
It's also usually like right in the middle of combat, and a lot of the stuff that you get that are lingering injuries is just like, oh, it's an infected wound that disappears as soon as you receive magical healing. So, you know, you get like 1 healing word at level 1 or 1 good berry, and then your disfiguring wound is gone. So I just kind of quit using them. Because, I mean, I would need to come up with like a completely different system of disfiguring injuries, but...
I mean, I already look like Jonah Hex with rubber arms.
You look like something already. Alright, I am going to... Are people writing in Arabic in our chat, or... What the hell is Stevie writing in?
Oh,
Well, it's good seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good game.
it was.
Oh, I really thought my creature would have taken out one of you. He had 200 hit points and an armor class of natural armor of 19.
I'm thinking that Webb was the turntable.
It probably was not. No, it's more just annoying that you didn't remember that you need to roll Constitution.
Bastard.
It really wasn't. I mean, like, it had 2 hit points on that turn, and it was going to hit somebody, but it was going to die, and you guys are going to win at that point. I'm just being like, I'm calling you out. I'm seriously, I'm just calling you out. Rick, you've been playing with us 2 years. You know you make con checks, even if you haven't played a spellcaster. Come on.
I don't
Come
think about it.
on.
That'd be
I
great.
know you don't. I know you don't play a spellcaster, but we've had like 3 for 2 years. You know. Come on.
It's like one of the most basic rules about spellcasting. I'm jumping on the bandwagon.
I know. I'm calling you out. That's all. You gotta remember next game. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now we just gotta fight the moon, right?
It was a good game though. It was fun. Oh yeah, now you just fight the moon.
Yeah.
You guys will see what I have in place for next game, and I set this up like the fringe. Like, this is the most difficult monster that you could put against 4 level 9s and still expect them to win. And I'm like, there's no way. They'll fuck it up somewhere. I'll get one of them this time. This is such a hard fight. Like, God, all of the goddamn 20s.
We're not your Friday night group, pal.
Well,
We would have been in big trouble if we didn't have all that temporary hit points. I'm just gonna say
It wasn't
that.
even the temporary hit points. It was just how many crits you guys got. I mean, without the
Yeah,
magic
that-
weapons,
that-
it was taking half damage from almost everything.
Except for fire.
Even the fire. It took half damage from fire. It took half damage from lightning. It took half damage from cold. And it's immune to poison. And immune to blinded, frightened, poison, prone. And it had tremor sense for 60 feet. I made this thing as like a real... and I feel like it wasn't hard enough for you guys.
it was we got crits. That's what saved our ass.
You guys killed it. I got crits, and you guys killed it. You killed it easy.
Yeah.
It was still a punching bag.
You took the fucking paladin down to 14 hit points.
I didn't give it legendary actions because I figured that the zombies being there with the spawn zombie thing, giving me advantage on my stuff would be enough.
I'll think about the King of
Puppies
Feathers.
bite
I know.
for a lot.
If it's a solitary creature, it should have legendary actions. But I thought this would be...
Totally psyched me out with those trolls, though. The stone giants there at the end. I thought that was going to be what we were fighting.
Oh, those the dwarven statues over there wrapped in like weird flesh tentacles.
Yeah, or the weird monster that's in the ground.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys
Maybe we
never
figured out
got.
what that was.
Well, you guys didn't get close enough for it to grab you and pull you into the hole.
I thought Decent and I did for a second there.
You were, but it wasn't going to do it until like combat. I thought one of you would like forget.
Not a single one of us walked over there.
That's all right. That's all right. That's what it is to be a DM. You make all these plans for your players to never do. And that's just how the game works.
There's a giant skull over there. I wonder what this is gonna be. Like a dragon?
You're all level 10.
Woo!
No, not good enough. You're all level 15.
Wait, how did
What?
Yeah, you're all level 15.
Yeah, but we did get that level in between running, right?
No,
So we still aren't level 15.
you're level 15.
That might be a big mistake.
Is our health good?
Wait.
For
hold
who?
on, hold on. I need some clarification here. Do we have our resources back and we're leveled up, or do we need to rest first? What's the deal?
When do you get your ASI? 15 or 16?
It's
I'm
every
happy with
4.
11.
There's like a really weird
I need
level
it.
where it's like actually off. There is a hang on. Where's my
Yeah,
player's
17.
It's
I think
17.
some people get it.
Yeah. There's like that one weird level.
Right, but 12 and 16 are the natural ones.
You need to give me like.
I think it's 18. I think some people get it at
Yeah.
18 or 19.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
I get one of these.
11.
16 would be the natural progression.
For a rogue, 16. For a druid, 16.
Yeah,
For,
everyone gets it on the 4s, except for the fighter gets an extra one at 6.
There's somebody else who I think gets it at a weird level though. What else we got? We got a ranger. Ranger. That would be before rogue. Ranger gets it on a 16. Paladin on a 16. Who is it? I
I
swear
got a
that
couple
there's.
cool things.
I must be thinking of something else. Oh, you know what? I'm not thinking ASI. I'm thinking
Proficiency?
class feature.
Yeah,
Because
mine's
we-
14.
Yeah, there's like a class that gets their class feature at a 17 when some of them get it at like a 15. And, all right. Yeah, 15. You're all level 15. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, 'cause if you give us 16, we get 2 ASIs.
I'm not
Putting
giving
me
you
at
that.
level 15 made me more like my father than you know.
8th level spells.
Your father's a dead paladin, so that's fine.
Let's jump from having 5th level spells to 8th.
Yeah.
The Faestralian that Nakma knows.
Is not your father.
15. I know.
You guys want to roll for health?
That guy was a sad little scout who had never been on a mission and dropped all of his arrows in the middle of a tavern because he is a butterfingers and breaks everything that he picks up.
Our father was a seed spreading
Paladin. He was a paladin. Oath of the
I call my staff that.
oath of the
seeds.
sire.
The
I call my
farmer.
staff Australia because it spreads seeds everywhere.
Yeah. All right. That is our
Oh, hey,
game.
cool.
Let's all say good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
So
night.
now